Okay, everyone. I'm just really bored. Just wanted to see if there's anybody out there, you know, to talk to and see. It's 3:26 a.m. and still can't sleep. I drank ano ba? I drank um, iced coffee from Tim Hortons. Very dangerous concoction. I'm still buzzing. I drank it ano ba? Mga 8 in the evening and now it's 3 a.m. I'm still awake. Not even sure if anybody's there. Ay, hi Juben Delphine. Wala lang. Bored lang ako. Feel ko lang mag-stream. Talk to people, whoever's online. Ano ba? Ano ba? Kamusta? Anong meron sa atin? Hi Rodrigo and Ignacio. Wala lang. Trip lang to. Trip lang. Wala akong makausap. Um, and yun nga, I drank coffee, iced coffee from Tim Hortons. Careful when you drink it. It's super strong. Ininom ko siya 8 in the evening. And now I'm still super energetic. Kanina nag-heart palpitations ako. Sobrang lakas ng coffee. But yeah, so if you wanna work from home, yes. Ayan, hi. Break, good. Ako, ano ba? Natapos ang shift ko 10 in the evening. I was still doing some work. Just finished a little bit. I was supposed to shoot a video or parang wala ano lang, parang informational video but wala. Ang hirap magsulat, ang hirap mag ano ba? Magsulat ng script and then you have to look at it. I just wanted to talk. Pero ano ba? Um, Paputol-putol. Ang hirap pag kunyari, yung conscious ka na you're reading something rather than, nag-uusap or just talking to someone, talking to you guys. Ilan man kayo? I think I only have two people. Still, if you have anything you want to talk about, gawa ka ng movie cross-reference ng, gawa ka ng movie cross-references ng GSP kaya. Ang hirap kasi it's, I don't know, I'm not. You might kill me for this, but I'm not really a Filipino film. I mean, a Filipino drama film fan. So I might not be the best authority. If somebody can give me a list of the GSP, ano ba? I think they're gonna do that. Diba? What do you think? I think they're gonna be coming up with siguro a contest. Like, name how many films ang na-reference sa GSP or sa guys sa pelikula. Or maybe they showed it in the credits. Maybe di ko na nabasa. Hi, Rochelle. Yeah, I should be asleep. I drank coffee 8 p.m. I'm still awake. Medyo, it's so strong. Hi Jude, itutud. Wala lang, bored lang ako ngayon. Ano ba? Um, I just feel like talking, chatting with people. Ano ba? TitoTalks. Uncle Gus talks. I think there's a list somewhere of all the posters. But yeah, the posters are there. But since I haven't watched any of the films, it's hard. Sabi ko nga, di ba, The Grudge tsaka Ju-on yung blanket scene. That was kind of stupid. But I find it funny. Yun nga, I find it funny. Yun yung naisip ko agad. And buti pa si Will was able to get the reference. I wasn't. Um, yeah, you are me though. I don't know what sleep is. Sabi ko, I posted something on Twitter, and it's kind of a very depressing thing to say, but the reason that maybe I'm scared of sleeping is because I know that when I sleep, pinapabilis or it kind of makes time faster for the time that you're supposed to wake up and face the reality of the next day, which I'm so anxious about. So medyo that's something that's probably I just realized the other day. Maybe that's not the real reason why I don't like sleeping, but yun, I sleep during the weekends knowing that when I wake up it's safe. But weekdays kind of anxious. Although today I think today is a good day. Um, diba? Just posting this on Twitter, doing impromptu live stream board AF. Tito Talks. And hopefully some people will join. Baka some people wanna join me online. No, wait lang. Ano ba? Why can't you just let me type? Stop correcting me. Ayan. Let me post it. Live stream on my YouTube channel. Caffeine. Ano ba? Spelling ng caffeine. Caffeine, buzz, and bored AF. Ayan. Sorry. Um, I'll let everyone know you're live. Well, say hi. Hi, the 12 fly. Hello. Anong meron? Wala lang. I'm bored. Again, ulitin ko na naman. I drank coffee at 8 p.m. and I'm still ano ba, alive and kicking. I just finished work a few hours ago. My shift ends 10 p.m. Philippines. I was finishing some reports and wala, I'm still buzzed. I don't know if I can sleep. Love life ni Gus ang topic. That's gonna be a very short topic because I don't I don't have that. Yeah, naglalaro playing Among Us. I tried playing it once, but I guess it's boring if you don't know who you're playing with. I think most of the reactors are playing it, but since they're in a different time from me, I think I'm asleep most of the time. Jude, can you let them know Gus is live? Let who know? Wow, like, you don't really have to. Ano. I just wanted to say hi to people and talk to people. Lalo akong di makatulog nito, may kausap na ako. Hi, Rogs! Hi! You're the one who posted the ano ba? The NU Pep Squad 2019 routine, one of my favorites. Also, you posted a video of um, what's that dance crew? Um, I think they perform like majority of the routine "Live for Now" by Janet Jackson. One of my favorite routines. I keep forgetting their like something impact power impact dancers. Um, One of my favorite routines. I really like their videos on YouTube. Then I like watching dance videos. I'm a dancer, not really like a dancer. I teach dance, but not like I can't. It's hard for me to follow like really complicated choreography. Like really quickly, like not pick it up. But I used to compete then back in the olden times. Yeah, Power Impact. Gus play with us. I have to learn the game. Me too. I saw some videos on YouTube of people getting frustrated. I think it's something like Mario Kart, wherein it ends friendships because like, one of you will kill you in the end. Um, Juven Delphine, Kuya, kailan kaya mangyari ang Kalat Crew X Bro collab? Ang saya siguro na. I don't know, because like for maybe if they invite us, because I'm a control freak. That's why, if you would notice, we only have kind of limited people that I can invite in StreamYard. So StreamYard only allows you 10 people. And the bros is like, how many are they? I think they're like more than 10. And of course, the Kalat crew is about 5 people. It is just gonna be totally chaos or chaotic if it's gonna be more than 5 or like more than the people that I usually hang out with or talk with. But if they invite us, by all means, as long as I'm not gonna be the one to moderate, I don't think I can handle more than the usual people that I talk to. Hi, Ice Cold Aragon. Kamusta sa kalabasa? I'm fine. Just really buzzed with coffee. But I think I drank that ano ba, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 7 hours ago. And I'm still awake. Oy talaga, you played with Revel. Didn't even know he was recording. That was fun. Kakaingit. Like, sabi niya namin, Revel is a Pokemon. So people would usually say, hey, invite Revel. I would, whenever I have a live stream and I see him on the chat, I would message people. Or sorry, I would message him, give him the link. But sometimes he doesn't read kasi his messages from from Twitter. So most likely he doesn't get to read it. Like one time he replied like 2 days after, but it's hard because he's like yeah he's hard to catch. But we would really love to hang out with him. Si Ken sana permanent member ng Kalat Crew, love him. Yeah, but I think some of the schedules get crossed. Like I love hanging out with Ken. I sorry, yeah, sorry. I was thinking Ken. Ken, yes, actually, we invited him for next Saturday. We're gonna have. I'm not sure if you're gonna like this, but we're gonna have like Tinder live. So we're gonna swipe Tinder online and see, like, diba? Malay mo find love lives during that time. Rebel should try being a gamer. Like I could just imagine Rebel streaming a game. That would be wild. But yeah, like we would love to have Ken as a permanent member of the Kalat crew. Yes, the Tinder live. Actually, there's this one guy who messaged me in yun nga, I think we posted his picture then sa Kalat crew Kalat hours. But he was inviting himself to join us. The only problem is if I don't know you that much, or like let's say I don't interact with you, I haven't talked to you in person, or at least haven't seen a video of you, it's hard for me to invite them because I don't know what they're gonna do. That I don't know what their opinions are, so it's very hard. But he would be what I call talikogenic. Like he only like in his Twitter profile he only has his back and like part of his face. I'm not even sure if that's his picture. So I was trying to think maybe we can invite him for the Tinder live, but we'll see. Rog, sana ma-invite niyo si Revel, pasked nyo na tito para may guest sa next Kalat Hours. I don't know, like, I'm not sure if Revel is like the type of kalat that we kasi nga, he seems a little bit shy. But oh, by the way, October 15, so the Kalat crew, which is the BL Bros, which is Sid, JC, and Carl, along with myself and Will, along with other reactors, sila Shaki, sila Revel, Kent, C-Rex, we're gonna be joining a live stream with the cast of Boys Lockdown. I think that's 6 in the evening. So it's a live stream prior to the premiere of Boys Lockdown. So please watch that. It's gonna be fun. Pag-aagawan nila si Kaloy. I think that's gonna be the gist of that whole thing. Yeah, may hirapan siya sumabay sa kalat. And that's the only thing that I'm worried about because I don't want him to be put in a corner. But we would love to hang out with him. Like we're all big fans. I think most of the people who do reactions are big fans of Revel. He's on a different level. Kaninong channel? Kanino bang channel? Wait. Uh, Psycho Milk. Psycho Milk. So Psycho Milk was the one who invited me. I asked if I can invite Will and the BL Bros. So he added us naman. So there's a poster. You can check it in You can check it in Twitter. Yeah, Rebel is really really shy. He's from Narnia. We don't know a lot about them, but he's so adorable. Like any type of reaction video, even though I don't like peace, but even though I don't like the show that he's watching, and he makes it just so entertaining. So he's a very special person in YouTube. Jude, actually, isip ko about the Tinder Live, hindi ba may risk of outing people? No, like we're thinking if there's a match, we'll try to message them and if they want to join. Or if there are people in the YouTube chat that would want to join and then we can swipe them. I don't know. We'll see what comes up this Saturday. Scary lang again. Like we don't know. Like obviously, hindi naman lahat ng profile pictures that you guys have in YouTube is the real picture that you have. So it's hard to say. So maybe we can have some checks and balance on that. Oh no, you skipped what videos? What videos of Revel? Which videos are you talking about? Sila host, sana di boring katulad ng after party ng GB. Sayang yun. I wasn't invited, but I watched it. Again, the control freak in me is like, ask this question, ask this. But it was Alvin. So it was Alvin. Dakis. Also one of my friends here in YouTube. He's the one who did he did the hosting for that. Um, is Revel still in uni? So schoolwork plus RV is already a lot to juggle. I think he is still studying. Like it's hard to say about the age of people in YouTube. I'd love to think that people think I'm still young, but I'm I'm a tito already. I'm 36. I don't even know why we're doing this. I don't even know why we're like reacting to like lovey-dovey shows, but it's a nice thing to do when you're not doing anything. Madami na naman pipila for Sid. Well, that's Sid. Our poor less friend. um, from that series, yeah. Like I try. The only way that I could watch that series is if I watch it through Revel. And I applaud Revel for even pushing to complete that series. Alvin should also join Calet Hours more often. I think he's busy most of the time, but he's actually part of the GC that we have. So it's the Calet sorry, the BL Bros, me, Will, Andre, and Alvin. So I just post the link to the Calet Hours live stream, and if they're available, just they just drop by. Rochelle was talking about a certain show. I hope we're talking about the same show that Revel has reacted to. If that's it, well, it is what it is. Yes, 12 Fly. We're okay. Let's just not name it. I don't want to ruin my day. Okay. Peace. Peace, everyone. Love the discussions with Alvin. Yes, I actually hope that more people watch his live streams. I have joined two of his live streams, but it's Friday evening. Hopefully, I think he just needs to advertise it even more because a lot of the conversations that he has are really, really, puro ko really, really, no? Are really, really interesting. Like the first one that I joined was about asexuality, and then another one was about gay culture and hooking apps or dating apps, which is kind of a very interesting thing to talk about, especially during the quarantine and pandemic, because we don't really get to go out anymore, and the only way for us to meet people is through social media and of course dating apps. Um, what's this? We watched that series to roast it. It wasn't as funny as we thought it would be. We just got headaches. Well, they got season two, or they're hoping for season two and hoping to get sponsors for season two. VRD, what the hell? What is it? What is this? I don't know. I'm just bored. Again, disclaimer for everyone. I had iced coffee from Tim Hortons. If you've had iced coffee from Tim Hortons, it's just really, really strong. When I drank it, I was having heart palpitations, and I'm still awake. It's and I drank that 8 p.m. and it's already 3:44. Um, Katapat kasi ni Alvin yung GSP and quarantines. Ah, yeah. Well, no. When we started the live stream, wala pang quarantines and GSP, I think. So moving forward, I guess that's the challenge that he has because people will watch that. Maybe if he starts early, like 6 in the evening, but I think some people are still at work. 12 Fly, Judy Tuted, I'm torn between roasting and wishfully thinking for them to do better. I'm actually same with Carl and the rest of the BL Bros or Carl. I'm really wishing that they get to have better material or maybe better guidance or something, because I think the actors are really good. Like even the nanay, the character actress, the mom of Sky, she they really give everything for the roles, and I think that would be good. Danica, yes, kaso lang Danica's always busy. Like, of course, med school, and she also does reactions. We invited her in a live stream then before, and then sumulpot si Jerome, Jerome Canlas. That was so much fun. Um, Ano na, ang dami ko nang na-miss. Adorable. I'm bored at work. What do you think about people comparing GSP to GB? It's their choice. Um, it's. I think we should end the idea that comparing is bad because people will compare one way or another. But if you're saying that, if you're comparing it to the point that you're saying this is better because they showed this, and then this is not so good because they didn't show this, that's kind of the unfair thing because they have different stories. GB or Game Boys is more focused on the isolation of two individuals during the quarantine and pandemic, while GSP is talking about two people put in the situation where they have to live together. And of course, they have two different directors, two different producers. I think they're both well written, but their tone is very different, and that's something that I'm learning because I got used to Game Boys with the pace and the things that are happening, blah, like blah 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 blah, and then everything that I watch after, it's kind of hard for me to really assess it in a clear manner. So I'm really trying to remove the idea that Game Boys is the standard because in the sense that Game Boys is a standard because it gave us what we need, but it's not necessarily the only thing that should be followed because if everything follows the same thing that Game Boys does, which is the pacing, the humor, and the drama, then it it's not gonna be an original idea. So I think Guys sa Pelikula is doing something that's quite different from Game Boys, and we need to appreciate it as well. And I really appreciate it, especially after episode 2. Really, really good so far. Um, what's that? Rugs Lazaro, season 2, dalawang YouTube live na nila napanood ko para silang namamalimos sa stickers really, naawa ko sa kanila, mahirapan sila maintain pagiging mayaman ng bida sa series na yun sa season 2. Yeah, like the budget that they have, is it, because I heard from some people it's 18 million, and then for some people it's 26 million. That's a lot for a YouTube series, huh? And let's say I'm sure like Hello Stranger, Sacristan, Game Boys have like smaller budgets, but you don't really have to have like enormous budgets in order for you to give a good show, unless there's a need for it, which is the character of Ace, which is, he needs to be mayaman, he needs to be rich, he needs to be able to show extravagance. So it's gonna be a little bit more challenging. But I like what the other BLs are doing, wherein they're really going with what their budget is and just sticking to that, so that they can sustain it. It's easier for them to sustain. Sorry, adorable. I have this weird notion that if I watch other BLs, I'm kind of cheating on Game Boys. I have a notion, or at least I had, na parang, if I watch other BLs, um, I would always look for the same feeling that I get from Game Boys, and that's kind of unfair for them. Although I did try to watch some of my favorite, um, favorite Thai BLs, sorry, not Thai BLs in the past, and it kind of became a little bit iffy. Like, oh no, like I really like this. I enjoyed it before. Like I remember enjoying it really. Like I really really enjoyed this show before, and then now it's kind of like me questioning the story. So that's the difficult part because um, if the characters are good, if the setting is good, but the storyline is not as crisp, it's sometimes very hard for us to stick to it. So yeah, it happens. People are saying like if Game Boys is your first BL, it's gonna be hard for you to really watch other BLs, and that's quite true because all I think Game Boys found a way to put all of the elements that we're looking for into one show without making it seem as if they're trying to put all the elements in one show. Again, I'm not trying to put Game Boys on a pedestal, but it is what it is. Sayang ang cast ng My Day. And here's the reality. My Day has a lot of fans. Whether it's local or international, they have a lot of fans, they have a lot of followings. We have you might they're not my taste or my cup of tea. Um, but they got they got all these people who are giving them adulations. That's what's important. They might not be like, maybe for you people who are watching us, you might not be fans of them, but there are a lot of fans, so they still get what they still got what they wanted to get, if that made any sense. Chat Rads, hi. Currently at my shift and saw this notif. Definitely watching. Wala lang. I'm just really bored. Just wanted to see who's awake and wanna chat with me. Kyle TJ, disagree. Once you start comparing, you start to lose. That's also a good perspective. Um, comparing, maybe comparing is also a very vague. I'm trying to make it complicated, no? Comparing, maybe because it's your choice, eh? Meaning you can't help but compare because you yourself, as a person, have your own perspective, and you have to compare, like, why do I like this versus this. The only problem is when you compare and you force it on other people, saying that this is better because that's your opinion, right? So comparing is fine if it's like within the realm of your friends and yourself, but if you're like promoting the comparison to other people, that's where it becomes toxic and problematic. Comparing helps if you're like, let's say, trying to decide whether something is good and bad for you, because that's your view and perspective. But once you get to a point wherein you're trying to, shove it into the faces of other people, that's where it becomes toxic. So just find the balance with that. But I agree. Like, if you try to over compare, it's not a good thing. Hi, Shirtless Pinoy. Yes, yung solo show. Solo-solohan lang. Well, again, I'm just really bored. And coffee is in my bloodstream. Judy Tutud. Each one brings a different color to the same rainbow spectrum. For as long as the community is accurately and positively represented, let's support whatever PHBL it is, or whatever LGBTQIA plus show it may be, as long as it's not problematic and putting any of the people or any kind of human being in a negative light. Yun. Good morning, Shirtless Pinoy. Adorable. The thing that was really hard to watch about my D, your D, well, no, is that the storyline is way too rushed and there are a lot of holes. The acting can be improved upon, but if the storyline is blah, then it's blah. I think so too. Um, I tried to watch. I tried to watch one episode and I was lost. Like, when did this happen? Why is this happening? But maybe because it's not the type of storyline that I'm looking for. But a lot of people still like it. That's a lot. That says a lot. If a lot of people like it, and I wouldn't want to put them down, saying that, oh, they're like low class people. No, no, no. We shouldn't be going like that, because that's what their taste is, and that's what they're looking for. Like, if one person likes okra, I don't like okra. I don't eat okra, but they can eat okra, even though it's gross. If that made sense. The 12 fly. We can't help comparison. We always use past experiences as our reference for new consumption, and we need balance then. Yeah, that's why I'm the thing that I'm scared of when Game Boys ended is because they gave me everything that I wanted, and I don't think like, if, like, let's say, of course, Idea First will produce future shows. They will not be able to do that again. They will try to give you something else. I'm sure Pearl Next Door, which is something that I'm excited about, will give us something that's very different. Ang lakas ng music. Something that's very different, but still, um, you know, something that's interesting. I hope. Gus, same here. I tried episode 1 and I saw episode 8 with Shaki, which was hilarious. Yeah, like, thank goodness for reactors that you get to watch these shows with someone, and like, you get not necessarily talk to them, but most of the time the reactors have the same opinions as you, at least for the ones that you like. And that's why I enjoy watching reactors. I'm a fan of reactors. Thoughts about In Between? I'm really sorry. As in, sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I haven't watched even one episode. I've been asked to watch In Between. People have been telling me how good it is, but I haven't. Not because I don't like it. It's just because they keep on telling me that the first few episodes might not be as good as the latter, and that's the hurdle that I'm um, challenged with. Like, I have to watch like few episodes that maybe not as good. I don't want to go straight to the fourth episode, right? So maybe that's the only thing. And I just caught Sherlock, BBC Sherlock, the series yesterday, and I'm kind of hooked. So maybe later after I'm finished with this, I'll watch and continue the next episodes. So parang hindi man puro BL. So it's not always BL that I'm watching. Um, Although I don't like okra because I haven't tried okra, which is unfair. So try things. Like the other day, I was really hungry, and then my aunt cooked ginisang ampalaya, and I never eat ampalaya, but I was really really hungry, and it had ground beef and then ampalaya and egg. And I said, I'm really hungry. I'm just gonna try this because I know a lot of people like ginisang ampalaya, and they eat it, and it was really good. So try new things. Don't be afraid. Um, I'm Cheese Buoy. Best screenplay so far. Best screenplay I've seen so far. That thing called Tadhana. Dalang-dala ang buong movie. Again, sorry, I haven't watched it. That's why I think most of the references for Gaya sa Pelikula will just fly over my head because I don't really watch a lot of melodrama or um, romantic Filipino movies. I like rom-coms. Sarah Geronimo movies, I like those. Hi Survivor, sa Hona, sa Jonah. Good morning. Rodrigo Ignacio, I feel weird watching Thai BLs now that I have started watching PH ones. Truth, because I think one of the cells or one of the reasons why we like watching Thai BLs is because one, it's representation of LGBT relationships, which we don't really get to see a lot. Like, oi, I get to see a character of two men or two characters, two men falling in love. I'd love to see that. But now we have Filipino shows who are also doing that, and we're Filipino, so we kind of relate to it more. So when we go back to the Thai BLs, it's like I don't I don't relate to them as much because I already have PHBLs. Again, nothing against fans of Thai BLs. I'm not even saying Thai BLs are bad. Thai BLs are good because they're the ones who made it. Made the boom, right? Um, but like I guess ultimately it's the character that I see and the actors that I see. If I see that they're kind of more attainable as if naman more attainable because they're Filipino, it makes me feel parang more interested in watching them compared to Thai BLs wherein they're like super perfect and like you know chiseled and all that stuff. I'm Cheese Buoy. Comparison, ang ganda ng cinematography ng GSP. Sobrang pleasing. Very colorful naman ang shots ng Game Boys. Preference lang talaga if you think one is better than the other. And there's nothing bad about that. I still like them both. I like them for different reasons. I can say that in the scheme of things, um, so far I think GSP has a chance to be at the same boat as Game Boys. But we have yet to see what's gonna happen next. Although acting wise, I think they're good. Pau Pangilinan is getting there. Ian, not because he's my crush, but he's really good. Like all the nuances. And bagay that he speaks English for the most part because that's his character. Takkoys, we all have our own perspective, standard of a movie or a series, regardless of genre, and we can't help but compare. Yeah, truth. But as long as you're not forcing your opinions towards other people, saying that ito lang yung maganda or this is the only thing that you should watch, then go ahead and compare. We are a fan of you too. Wahida, come on. Good morning. Or what time is it there? Again, I'm just bored. Now I'm blushing. Like, my God, Wahida, I love you. I am saying I am pronouncing it correctly, like Wahida instead of Wahida. I'm confused. I keep on correcting people. Whenever people say Wahida, I keep on saying Wahida. I have a tendency to correct people, which is a bad habit. With GSP, nahulaan mo ba yung movie reference sa episode 1 and episode 2? Two movies na reveal nila reference sa episode 2. Yung isa nahulaan ni Will, One More Chance. One was saying it was that La Pieta? Again, I don't know. Or Himala when Pao was like screaming like that. But and we're asking like what is the kneeling part with the key? Is that a reference? So hard. I hope they would release a list of the references. That would be fun. Or at least make people guess what the references are. Wahida, please check out that thing called Hadana. It's an official YouTube page. It's awesome. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. Rochelle, it's 10 p.m. for both Wahida and me. Ay, good evening. Why are you still awake? You should be sleeping. Rugs Lazaro, kumbaga pwedeng magka-seatmate sa row 1 ang GB at GSG. I love that. I love that. Di dapat natin sila ilagay sa isang upuan. Ha ha ha. Iba yung pwede sa row 4, Char. Shh, quiet. Rodrigo Ignacio, here it's 5 p.m. Just finished my work for today. Wait, where are you from? Rodrigo Ignacio. Are you from your name? Are you from Spain? Or is it Spanish name? I don't know. Yep, as Rochelle said, and I will try to tweet how you say it, but you are much closer than everyone. Ha! Love it. I'm a pronunciation geek. So I like it. I like my frustration is in college I was supposed to take up um international studies or something like that. And one of the courses was French because I've always wanted to learn French. But I decided to go to another school and take up mass communications. So what would have happened if I took up international studies? I don't know. Oh, Shaki's here. Hi, Shaki. The way I want to talk to you about fandom behavior. Do you wanna jump in? I don't know. I'm just really, I'm just really bored. I don't have anything. I don't have any topics. I'm just trying to chat with people. I'm still buzzed with the coffee that I drank 7 hours ago, trying to fall asleep. Yes. What do you think about some fandoms, Gus? I'm scared. I'm scared of the fandoms. It's hard because like once one thing can be taken into something that's totally like it could snowball into something that's totally different from what you meant. That's why it's so hard to react, or in my case, it's hard to review or give my opinions about a certain show. And I'm sure you, all of the reactors, also experience this. You kind of have the fear of always being on the fence with something. You can't really give what can we say, a fair critique. Uh, but we try to be as honest as we can. But we always have that in the back of our minds, like, oh, I'm gonna get a dislike for this. Somebody's gonna say, um, my opinion is shit. Somebody actually said I had bad taste, and it hurts. It really hurts to hear that. Where am I? I am at home. I am from I am from Fairview, Quezon City. It's 4:04 here. Um, Toxic fandom behavior, scary thing to talk about. Maybe it's good that I'm talking about it in 4 a.m. I don't know who's alive at 4 a.m. aside from you guys. Um, Cheese Buoy, Kenzo, yeah, medyo off yung comment ni Gege doon, discounting how progressive Alt Game Boys is. Oh, I think I missed. Sorry, oh, here. Kenzo Garcia, I haven't seen an episode of GSP. Still salty about JMS comment on Alt Game Boys. Siguro intayin ko na lang siya matapos, saka ko mag-binge watch. It's hard. Like, I think somebody asked me this the other day, like, what's my opinion on JMS? I think he's a very strong-willed guy, and you can't help to have a bit of an ego. Again, ego is not being egotistical, but to have a strong point of view. And I guess he was also trying to appease Fi or Fee. with the whole situation. But like I can't really talk too much about it because I'm not a feminine gay person, or at least I think I'm not a feminine person, or I'm not a representation of that. So I can't really speak about the challenges of feminine gay people. And especially I'm also not a feminine actor, so it's a very difficult thing to talk about. Although some would say that it's still okay even if you're not that type of person, which is a gay femme actor, because it's still your perspective of the whole situation. But it's hard. It's hard. Um, Although I think he has backtracked a little bit when it comes to the idea of representation. It's hard because I'm not in the industry. And I'm sure all of the people in the industry, like especially femme actors, are really having a hard time, especially now during the quarantine and pandemic. Um, Even before this pandemic has happened, it's really hard to find jobs for those actors who are really talented. But it is what it is. I keep saying it is what it is. That's actually a very bad phrase because it's more of accepting what's there. Asan na ba? I'm lost. Wahida, yes, very true. It's very hard, but it's important to share our opinions, even though there's always that fear of backlash. And I promise you, whatever's gonna come out of my mouth is the truth, is my opinion. I will not sugarcoat it, and I'll just swallow and accept any kind of hate that will come. But you can't help but walk on eggshells some of the time, especially with some fandoms. That is why I try to avoid watching shows that I might not be too excited about. It doesn't say anything negative about that show. It's just that I just wanna be careful of my mental health as well, because I don't want to be disappointed. I don't want to say something that's kind of disappointing for the fans as well. So I try to look for some shows that really excite me and really sparks my interest. Um, so you would notice that I choose some of the shows. Although for In Between, the only reason that we didn't really get to watch that is because Will has already watched it and I haven't watched it. I think he watched already like 4 episodes in, so it's hard to catch up. And I don't want it to be like I'm the only one who's like surprised or reacting, and then Will's not reacting because he already watched the episode. So it's hard, especially if one show has already had a quite number of episodes. Sorry, I've been babbling. Um, Shirtless Pinoy, episode 1, movie reference. She's dating the gangster. Which part? Episode 2, may minamahal. Yeah, the dinner table. I think they posted something about that. Pero yung watching movie LSS daw yon. Pero di confirm. Yung Himala, sabi mo parang mas nakikita ko Chris Aquino. Yes, feng shui. I think somebody posted that as well. Like when he was screaming. JB, I think Gege has a point, but as Direct Jun said, they hire actors because of their talent, not because of who they are as a person. And I'm not sure if it's the Gemini in me that my perspectives change a lot. As long as people get to justify their point of view, I listen to it, I absorb it, and I try to understand it. So of course, during the start, I would say like, yeah, give femme actors a chance and give them the roles. But at the end of the day, I agree. If one actor is really doing a good job and is able to portray the character as what the director wanted, then give him the job. So it's more of it's more of being the privilege of being that type of person, or having the ability to be able to um, act the way that the director or the writer wants you to act, or maybe that envisions the character. So maybe that's where it is. So I guess the only problem that we have, maybe not just here in the Philippines but in other countries, is maybe the stigma. Because once you are considered as, or once you are a gay person or a gay actor, especially the Philippines, you get to be typecasted. Like it's hard for you to be casted on and become a straight actor, even if you can act like a straight actor or a straight character. Um, it's because of the stigma. Because like I don't think he can fall in love with a girl because he's gay, blah blah blah. And that's the mindset that kills kills the opportunities for people. And I think I've read it from one of the comments. It's or I think from one of the BL Bros. It's our responsibility as the viewers to show these production companies, film companies, and television companies that we don't care if, like, let's say Paulo Ballesteros, who's openly gay, can if he is able to portray a straight character, then let's applaud that, right? Not question it. Oh, because he's gay in real life, he can play a straight character. That's total BS. And it's our responsibility as viewers to be able to consume these types of shows that give these actors the opportunity to act, even if, like, let's say it's not who they are in real person, because actors are they're not the real, they don't have to be exactly that character, right? Unless the director or the writer envisions a specific actor for that role, yes. But if the actor is able to deliver what they can deliver, then let them, right? By all means. But as viewers or as consumers, we need to also remove that. It's gonna be hard here in the Philippines. Maybe it will take a lifetime. Not sure even within my lifetime if that would be possible. Um, Gus, no, no, you're not alone, Rochelle. It's really sad that we have to apologize on behalf of toxic fans, but unfortunately, it is what it is. Yeah. So for any kind of like any member, I'm sure there are people here part of any fandom. Just enjoy. Let people enjoy stuff. If people enjoy something more than what you're enjoying, let them. Let people enjoy stuff as long as they're not infringing on anyone, or as long as they're not stepping on anyone. It's fine. But people like competition. They count how many views a certain show would have versus another show. It's always gonna be like that. Hi, Miggy. Yes, yeah, may utang ka sa akin. May utang kayo sa akin. You owe me something. Um, Di ba nauubos boses ko for talking? Ano? Di ba nauubos boses ko, Gus? Or are you talking? Di ba nauubos boses mo, Gus, for talking for hours? No. I am a very talkative person. That's my skill. I might not be the most good-looking person out there, but I can talk for hours. Um, hey, Idea Second. Miss Mamuhida daw. Hi daw. Wow, you guys are ano. Hey, Heidi. Hello. Where's Heidi? I saw Heidi. Heidi. Heidi ho. Hello. Hi, Sir Will Reacts. Good morning. Ayan, sige. Magkwentuhan kayo dyan. Pabayaan niyo ako. Gus, bring Shaki up there if you can. Shaki, are you still up? Are you still awake? Yes, Miggy too. I'm confused. Sorry, I just kept on talking, and then secret. Ang alin? I don't know what I don't know what you're talking about. uh, oh my God! Hi, love. So this is Alex. Alex is my brother from another mother. He lives in France. Hi, my bunso brother. I love you. Hey, you're watching my show or my solo show. Rochelle, I think Shaki is still at work. That's why he's asking if Gus will stay on this live for an hour or more. I don't know. Maybe I'd rest after like an hour or something. Blah, 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 blah. Di na makarelate sa usapan natin sa chat box. Yan, naiwanan niyo na ako. um, we love you too, Bunso. Behave. Oh, he's single. And but he's in France. I miss you. Love. Please visit the Philippines once it's safe. I actually, is it okay if I share, Alex? So, like we became really super close. He attended one of my classes, my dance classes here in the Philippines when he visited, and then for some reason we just became super close. We talk almost every day in Facebook and in Instagram. And I visited him in Thailand because he used to teach. He used to be a teacher in Thailand, so I visited him there when I was trying to look for BL people, which I didn't find. But yeah, so hi, love. Ano na? Ang dami na namang may eye bags bukas. I always have eye bags. So, welcome to the club. Um, Hoy, stop chismising in the live chat without me. Like, okay, Gus, can you fuck, marry, kill mga BL actors, Thai or PH? Para kalat pa rin. By myself, I'm not makalat. I'm... Give me names. Give me names. Give me three names. I'll try. I couldn't think of anyone in the top of my head. Sir Will, that's why I'm so happy when I saw the interview before promoting the show. I saw that they really had prepared for the role, as Gus touched on. If actors are educated and they can portray, exactly, right? If they're the right characters, except if like the actor is a problematic actor in real life, even if they're the best actors, chop them off. But if they're, if they can act, if they can provide what the role is asking for, give them the role. Um, San ka nagda-dance, Tito? I think I posted a video a couple of weeks back. I used to teach a dance class in Fitness First, but since pandemic, I haven't been teaching for a really long time. FOMO si Tito Gus sa live chat. Yeah. Do you want me to expose your secrets? Just kidding. Love you, Miggy. Ian Pangilinan, fuck or marry? Marry? Or take care? Pwede ba? He's just so adorable, like super duper adorable. I'm a fan of people with really nice voices and accents. I'm an accent freak. And his face is just like you want to squish it. Cairo, Gab, Terrence, Wesley. Is that for the fuck Mary kill? That's four. Give me three lang. Oh, marry then fuck. Why not? When you get married, you get to do that. Hey Will, why are you awake? Come join me. Are there any FM mask relationship in BL or any movie or series you know of? I think there are in Thai BLs, right? I just don't know their names. I think I've watched some before. Um, Gus, I see you. Same here. I see you, but I don't know what we're talking about. I'm sorry. Um, Mary, Gustinians na ba? Aw. Don't worry, hindi mag-fly yung Gustinians. It's not like syndicates and stuff. Oh my God, had Will go. Yes, I will. I miss. Yeah, because Will is always busy. But thank you, Will, for saying hi. About Ian, yes, Ian, and the hair, and the face, and the. Need to shut up. What's this again? UWMA. I keep forgetting. Yeah. Title. Green and PDM. I think. Wait. Gun. Is Gun a femme character? Although he does play kind of masculine, or he was playing a masculine type character in The Gifted, but I think in one of the BLs that I watched him before, he's kind of like feminine. Aloha, Alistair Garcia, and your jawline. Until we meet again, which I haven't watched it. Sige, panoorin ko na lang kayo mag-chat. Oy, controversial. Fuck, marry, kill. Sid, Carl, JC. I don't wanna kill any of them. Who are the characters for Until We Meet Again? Until we meet again. Until we meet again. You know what? I really have to catch up with all these Thai BLs. There are just so many. and I have a short attention span. Um, Gawan ko to ng thread. Which one? The fem character? Or yeah. Oh, by the way, please check out Maring Reka's Twitter. Hi, Mare. Please check out Maring Reka's Twitter. He has been posting a lot of interesting threads about you know relevant stuff in our lives, educational stuff. Hi, Fernando V. He says hi to everyone. Only Mary Alec. Alec from Boys Lockdown. Oh, by the way, check out I remember watching this what they call this video of UAAP street dance competition. So he's actually part of the UP Street Dance Club team. And they competed. There's one routine where it's the choir routine, and there was this one dancer. I was like, my eyes are always going to him, and then I realized it's actually Alec from Boys Lockdown. Super good dancer, super good dancer. So, kind of raised my I raised my hat, or I tip my hat for him. Yes, please read the threads of Maring Reka. Really, really interesting. Ku Hart and Fluke are both out queer actors. Oh, really? Sorry, I don't know. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I'm not the expert of DL shows. Yes, promote yan, Mare. Siyempre. Kumare tayo. Ice Cold Aragon. Fuck, Mary Kill, Enzo, Migs, and Aki for my day. Uh, what's okay. Enzo, is Enzo the hmm, wait, my extraordinary. Enzo is who's Enzo again? Enzo. Enzo. Okay, sige, let's see. Um Fuck Migs. Um oh, this is hard. Pwedeng fuck lahat. Okay, sige. I don't want to kill anyone. That's kind of a bad thing to talk about. Um, can you guys hear me? What's happening? My internet is crap. Oh, what happened? Oh, YouTube just stopped. Uh, nagkakalata ako mag-isa. Oh my God. Sino yung BL actors na dancers? Don't know. Not the expert of BL. Raven Rones, can you be my tito ngayon and give me advice? Sure, I'd love to be your tito. What's your question? TitoTalks. Welcome to TitoTalks. I was trying to name this show like TitoTalks, Tito Talks, TitoTalks, but I'm not sure if anybody would get it, so I just put TitoTalks. But yeah, Raven. The I'm not the what do you call this? I'm not the best person for love lives. Maybe well, as they say, what you can, what's that? What you can't do, teach or something. Not making sense anymore. Bakit mag-isa ako? Because that's life. Sometimes you have to be alone. That didn't make sense. Um, Sino to? Who are you talking about? Yes, Ichiboy. It's 4 a.m. and I'm alive. I never like sobrang happy. Like you guys are hanging out with me. TTs. Yeah, Tito Talks. TTs. TTOX. TTs. Di pa ganun. Call your viewers mga katiti. Ang kalat nyo ah. Kayo yung makalat na me. What's your top three BL shows? Siguro for now, at least I'm ito lang. One thing that you need to know about me is um I'm uh I'm a slave of the current. What do I mean by that? Whatever's right in front of me, whatever's like the new thing, that's what I enjoy. That's why I'm not really part of any fandom. I'm not really a super fan of anything. So maybe the first three things that would come into mind if I would talk about top three BLs local. If we're gonna be talking about local, of course, Game Boys is gonna be top. For some reason, GSP so far, like it's really calling to me, meaning I really want to see what is gonna happen next. And Quarantines, top three for me. I couldn't say for Boys Lockdown yet because I haven't watched it. In between, haven't watched it. Um, for Thai BLs, it's kind of hard to say. But my favorite for maybe for foreign BLs, the one thing that I always like watching, and I couldn't really put them in any in any rating, but I like uh Heroin Addicted. I like History Crossing the Line and Two Moons, the first one, the original Two Moons. Hey BP, how are you? Good morning. You know what? Like, there's Joy from Dubai. She made an AU of BP and Sid, and then me as a side character. And he said, "Stop! No, 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 no! Don't post it because like you have to ask permission from them. 'Cause they were, she was shipping BP and Sid in that AU, and I was like the pearl type of character. Yeah, mga katiti. Good morning. Titi Nation. Oh my god, please don't call my group. Natutulog ka ba, Tita Gas? Usually I sleep 6 a.m. Oh, I forgot. Rodrigo, you said you were from a different country. Shirtless Pinoy, I read somewhere a femme character can't be categorized as BL, pero yung Until We Meet Again is an exception kasi hindi naman bida si in or cohort. Hindi naman daw FM. I don't know, like the definition of BL right now is kind of really hazy. I don't wanna I don't wanna club it in one term. But I think right now we're seeing the second wave of BLs. I think they're the products of Game Boys. Again, like the type of BLs we're in, it's an integration of LGBT stories and BL storylines, which I think I like rather than just the ambiguity of the gender, which is kind of not right now is making me feel iffy about it. If they skim around the idea of whether they're gay or not, that kind of turns me off now. So medyo dun nagbago yung opinion ko about BLs. Um, does it feel like the week runs slower since Game Boys has ended? Do you like not being busy these days? Actually, me talking about like the weekend kind of stresses me out because there are so many things to do. Of course, Friday or Friday with quarantines and GSP, and then of course we have Kalat hours on Saturdays. Last Sunday, I just slept the whole day. I was so tired from all the activities that we were doing over the weekend. Here, sorry, Raven. So Kuya Gas, I have so let's try to help out Raven. So Kuya Gas, so I have dated this guy and we broke up kasi I have a messiah complex. So messiah complex is you're trying to fix the person, you're trying to save that person. One of the things we fought about is him smoking kasi I want him to stop. Ngayon, it's been months na since the break. So my question is, what's the problem? Do you want him back? Um, is the reason that you broke up because of the smoking? Um, if it is, I don't know. It's kind of hard if that's the only reason. If maybe you can share other reasons. But the Messiah complex, like I don't really know if I can relate to that. The idea that you're gonna be saving another person because I think I'm the type of person that needs to be saved. or I'm looking for someone to save me. But yeah, don't bank if that's the thing that's attracting you. Um, or maybe you, I don't. Maybe it's not the Messiah complex, but it's more of you just want him to be the version of himself that is better for you. Not sure if that made sense. But again, that's not nothing against you or anything. But sometimes if people don't want to change, they can't change. Um, sorry, ang dami ko nang na-skip. Titigas. No, Jake. No. Please don't. That's gonna be the worst. That's gonna be the worst name. But ang cool nung sana like syndicates and Jason Tidors and Carl Milites, and then you're gonna call me that. It's bad. Um, Alex, I just quit smoke. I just quit the smoke. Huh? I just quit the smoke for a new guy. Aw, hugs, love, love. Come on, give it to me. I miss you. You're too good for that guy. Um, you're too good. Please stop smoking. You have to be careful. I told you. You have to be careful of your health. Um, ayoko ng titigas. I'm gonna kick you out if you do that. Ichiboy, there are people who are attracted to damaged people because they want to fix them. Well, good luck to you. Um, and there are two things that could happen. One is you fix them and you become happy, yay. And then once they're fixed, what happens? You have no one to fix anymore. So maybe that might veer you away from the attraction. Or two, you fix them and they find somebody else, or they become a better version of themselves and realize that maybe they're better than you. That could be, I know, two sad situations. Positive thing, maybe you get to fix them and then you get to be happy, but it really depends. But I don't want it to be the center of the relationship. You don't go into a relationship just to fix someone. You don't go into relationships just to find a way to fix yourself. Like what they say, you have to be whole. You have to love yourself first and know what you're looking for. But don't don't concentrate or don't center the relationship in trying to fix somebody or fix yourself, because a relationship will not do that. Because you don't want to be broken in a relationship, or you don't want to be you don't want to be with someone who's broken in a relationship. Alex, come on. But he's single. That's my brother. He's really one of the nicest guys that you get to know. I post your IG if you he's poggy. This brother of mine is really poggy. I approve. But only good people. He also likes Asians. He's Russian, by the way. I'm selling my baby brother. Why am I doing that? That's not good. Um Hey, you're already talking about different things. I'm lost. Thank you to the 70 people who are watching me right now. JB, I think people won't change if they don't want to. You can't always fix everyone, but you do support them if they do. I think that's a very good thing to say. Like it's hard because like if you get into a relationship just to fix someone, if they don't want to fix it, bad news. Kyle TJ, don't force your significant other to change you. Just love them and give them the reasons to change themselves for the both of you. Yeah, because again, also, one way or another, you won't find a perfectly whole person all the time. That's a perfect scenario. But don't try to change them. Try to just give them, hints of how to better themselves, but also show them how to become better by being better as yourself. Because you can't say that, hey, you have to do this, blah blah blah, and you're being a hypocrite because you're not doing um, things to better yourself as well. So it should be, you should try to let them mirror you. But if it doesn't work, have to accept it, right? Um, the 12 fly, wise mean, say only fools rush. Wise mean say, only fools rush on. Corny. Good morning. Um, Sino po target market ng unang lumabas na BL? So if we're gonna go to history, Boys Love started in Japan. It was created by women for women. And what they actually, one of the theories about it is because women in Japan are very repressed, because it's a very, in a way, patriarchal society. So they're trying to, you know, put situations of this masculine, overpowering gender into situations wherein they're both in love and things like that. So it really started with women. And one thing that you would notice actually for other countries, most of the BL fans are women. It's only here in the Philippines, or at least one Philippines is one of the countries that more gay men are really into BLs. It's because it's representation. It's like, oh no, finally I found a show that I can relate to. Two guys loving each other. So right now, you can't really say who is it for. It's for everyone, right? Jake Manalo, is it bad to let go of someone just because you don't see your future with him, or you should be working with your partner to create your future together? That's a good question for you. So if you don't see a future with him, you have to ask yourself why. Like what type of future are you looking for? Is that future more important than the relationship? Is that person willing to work to get to that future? Or maybe if, like, he's a dirt bag and like he's hitting you, of course get out of that. But as much as possible, work together. Talk to your partner, um, and you have to have an understanding of what are your goals for each other. You can't pressure someone to be someone that they're not. But if, like, let's say that person doesn't have any goals, doesn't have any aspirations, and you as a person would want to be able to succeed with your partner, maybe that wouldn't work for you. So try to see if you can, guide him or help him to that to that path. But if that's really not his goal or anything, then look at yourself. Like, am I gonna weigh my future with him? It doesn't always have to be like that. You can be super successful and your partner can be like a simple person, and it could still work, right? You don't always have to be like at the same level. As long as he's happy, as long as you're happy, and as long as you're happy together, I think that's one of the things that you should focus on. But if he's like a dirt bag, or if he's like trying to weasel his way into your pocket or anything like that, cut him off. Um, Tell them, Gus. Yes. I don't know. I don't know what topic we're talking about anymore. Drode, or Edward, just for fun, pick an estimated release date for PND. I picked October 22, Thursday. Game Boys was released on May 22, my birthday. But my May 22 was a Friday. So my pick is Sunday. I'm thinking October 17. Sorry, 18. October 18. I'm thinking. Wala lang, hula. Uh, um, yeah, BAL was originally made by female, as female is the target. And like the first few BLs, like, my god, very graphic, very very graphic. I tried to research it. So I actually have a video on like BL 101, just a very simplistic explanation of what BL is. You can check it out in my channel. Yung nag-plug. Asan na ba tayo? Like, well, to fly, the future is always uncertain. It's always changing. It's all pretty subjective. You and your partner's definition of future might differ, so go talk about that. Period. What's that? Period. Toldocanism, according to Revel. Um, hmm, Gus, what's the name of the bear behind you? I call him Barry. He's actually the bear of my 2-year-old niece, but she's not playing with it. I used to have him beside me because, like, he's like almost as big as me. just so that I have someone to hug. But he's kind of overbearing there. No, but I just keep him there. I think he's the one who's whispering in my videos. I don't know, maybe, but I call him Barry Manilow. You have you have to distinguish between yaoi and shonen ai. Yeah, yaoi is kind of more sexual. I've been watching PHJ shows, movies for the past 10 years. Sometimes they're good, but now we really get good ones, and that makes me happy. Same. I was actually watching clips of Die Beautiful a few minutes before I started this. Watch it. So it was directed by June Lana, the partner of Percy and Talan from Idea First. It's really good. One of really, really funny. But again, um, Paulo Ballesteros is not a trans person, but he was still able to play the character really well. He won awards for it. Just saying. BRD, haha, mana sa'yo, mare. Oh, okay, already talking about stuff here. Miggy, maliligo na ako. Be right back, Tito Gas. Sana andito pa kayo later. I'll try. What time? How long do you take baths? Winnie the Pooh. Don't. Yes, Die Beautiful is a really good movie. Was kind of disappointed with Born Beautiful. I wish they had the same actor play the role, but I think he begged it off. Can you consider Manay po and Manay po Overload Load BL? I don't think so. I think it's an LGBT film. Um, and fun fact, I watched Manay po with my parents. Talk about awkward. So I watched it with my parents and my sister. We had a family day and we watched it all together. And I wasn't out to them yet, but they enjoyed, and I think that's one of the signs that we were fine, that they would accept me. Letters to Jello. Good morning. Can I also ask for an advice? Go ahead. Who to choose, yourself or the people you love? Context: stay active in the community versus feeling guilty of lying to my family, wife, and children. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Well, it's the thing that you have to think about for this type of situation is I'm sure you love your wife. I'm sure you love your children, and that's important. Um, I don't think there's anything wrong about being gay and having a wife, or being part of the community and having a wife, as long as you fulfill that. It's hard though because you want to be part of the community as yourself, but it's hard to share that with your family, especially if they don't know. Although I have heard of some families wherein the father confessed that he's gay, but he's still stuck with the family, still takes care of the children. They're still together. It's just that he enjoys hanging out with the community, as long as of course you're not gonna be doing any infidelity or anything like that, or you're not gonna act on anything, unless you wanna split up, because that's gonna be totally unfair to your wife. Um, so my advice to you for that is continue to love your family, continue to be in that relationship. Um, try to find friends like you have us, Letters to Jello. You can always definitely speak with us. Because I can't tell you to tell your wife or your family, because that could totally change the dynamic. But in a way, maybe the truth will set you free, as long, because the only thing that would make it a problem is if you act on it, meaning you find a guy, right? But if you say that you're gay, you're part of the community, but you still love your wife and you're still gonna be with her, I don't I don't think that's gonna be a big problem, because you're still you, and I think she fell in love with you and nothing else. As long as you're not gonna be doing anything illegal, right? BP, what's the name of the person on Twitter who wanted to do the AU? Joy Dubai. She actually deleted it, or she said okay, she won't write it anymore, because I said I felt uncomfortable because she was asking me and I wanted her to ask you and Sid, because he was trying to ship you, and I'm not sure if Do we want to ship BP and Sid? Hmm. Do you want to be shipped with Sid? But yeah, JHOI. I'm not sure if you're here. Joy, are you still awake? I think well, she's from Dubai, so not sure if she's awake. Oh my god, I want to watch Born Beautiful first. Only have access to Die Beautiful. Die Beautiful is like way better. I think it's in Netflix. But Born Beautiful is also funny. But didn't have the heart that Die Beautiful had. Like Die Beautiful, I was crying. Born Beautiful is also good. Panty Sisters is also funny. It was I think produced by Idea First and Regal. Was it? I could be wrong, but it's more funny than dramatic. Bearbura, he's a boy. He's a boy bear. So Barry. Um, wait, what? I'ma watch it this week. Die Beautiful. Yeah, Die Beautiful came first. Um, and from the title, you would know somebody died. But yeah, but it's really good, super duper good. Please watch it. Born Beautiful comes after. It's the sequel. Have you watched Too Cold to Be Forgotten? I wanted to, and then I heard about what happened in the ending. Kind of turned me off a bit because of the tragedy that happens in the ending. But I hear it's really good. Maybe one of these days I'll try to watch it. I'm again, I'm a type of person who really wants to watch like positive, happy stories because I want to escape. So I try to avoid tragic stories or super sad stories. Although I do want to watch Unconditional, um, the one with Eliza Canlas and Angie, the one who played Risa. Also do want to watch that. Um, Tooted tooted. So letters to Jello, if you can manage to be open to your wife and children, that would be the best scenario. It's hard to achieve, but not impossible. Yeah. And we'd love to have you in the pride parades in the future. Hopefully your family can join too. Because again, being gay is fine. Like as long as you don't, you know, do any kind of infidelity because of it, you still love your wife, right? And your family. As long as you keep there, but you just tell them that this is who I am. I want to interact with like-minded people, but I promise that I will not leave you. But it's hard. We're still in the Philippines. Are you in the Philippines? I'm just assuming. I'm sorry. Um, are you comfortable telling your coming out story? My coming out story? Sure. Are you asking me? Hi J boy. You owe me. Okay, so sige, my coming out story. Was I saving this for some other live stream? But no, anyway. So my coming out story is kind of in different levels. So I came out to my friends in college first. I told this in a live stream in one of the Kalat hours. We because I studied in PLM or Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila. So that's in Intramuros, so the walls, right? So there was a festival in Intramuros, and right, there were fireworks and all that stuff. And I was with my close friends, and I decided, okay, I'm gonna come out to them. I had the picture of my boyfriend then in my pocket or in my wallet, and I said, hey, look at this. And then I showed them the picture, and they were like, oh yeah, oh he's good looking. Who's that? And I said, oh he's my boyfriend. And then they were just like so accepting and so happy about it. They hugged me, and then as if nothing happened. It was just like that. Well, maybe they already had an idea because I'm only like one of four boys in our class in mass communications. Although before that, I also came out to my best friend, um, the only girl that I tried to court, Joanne. Hi, super pretty. I came out to her New Year's. Or was it New Year's or Christmas? New Year's, I think. I was on the phone and I told her about me being gay, and she was super ecstatic. She was super happy. Now about my parents. Um, so, like what I said in one of the Kalat hours, one of the things that I've had a hard time with my parents was whenever they would ask me a question like, "Where are you going? Why are you going out so late? Where did you come from? I would always answer angrily because I was kind of hiding something, meaning because of my sexuality. So I was hiding that. And then I just realized that, and I couldn't help it. But whenever they would ask me something, I always get annoyed. And they attended this forum, a very very expensive forum that my boss paid for, Landmark Forums. Not sure if they still have it right now, but it's a very good experience. You get to meet like a person as like a tricycle driver to a CEO, like all really different people. And I was telling them a story of how I don't understand, how I don't understand why I was always angry with my parents whenever they talk to me. And that was, um, and I realized that maybe the reason I'm angry with them is because I'm keeping a secret that I'm gay. And the facilitator said, okay, so let's fix it. Talk to them. Tell them now. Like, okay, I'll tell them after the weekend is over, after I go home. No, tell them now. So it's like super pressured. So they asked me like, no, but if I have to tell them together, and I don't have like conferencing. No, no, no. Use my phone. So the facilitator gave the phone during lunch. Talk to them because this is the prime opportunity for you to do that. And just tell them. I don't know why I did it, but I was pressured to do it. But I didn't feel like I didn't want to. I said I think that was the push that I needed. So I called them during lunch, during the break of that forum, and I told them like, "Hey, dad, hey, mom, I need to talk to you, and I'm gay and blah blah blah." And my parents were passing the phone to each other, and they were both crying. But the funny thing about my coming out story is the only thing that they were worried about is my mom. My mom, the only thing that she was worried about is if I'm gonna be cross dressing, because that's her perspective of what gay people are like makeup and dresses. I said no, I will not change. I'm still the same person. Um, that's not the type of gay that I am. So I wouldn't change. It's just like yeah, I like guys. And then okay, and then she passed the phone to my dad, and then my dad was like, the only thing that my dad was afraid of was I'll be going to the macho dancer places. Like dad, that's not that's not the only place that gay people go to. Like we go to clubs, like parties, but not where people. Of course, I've been there, but but that's not the only place that you can go to. So after that, we were fine. Like our relationship has been really great. Now the only thing is my parents are overprotective of me, because they have the perspective that if you're gay, of course you grow old, you won't have a family, you won't get married. So I'm the baby, even though I'm the eldest. I'm the eldest of two. So my younger sister, actually babies me. My parents baby me. I'm kind of the spoiled boy. I'm 36, I know, but they're super protective, overprotective of me because they want to take care of me because of that fear. I think that's both a good thing and a bad thing that came out. But yeah, happy, like no issues. My parents even got to know my exes in the past. The only thing that I don't like is when they get attached to my exes and then they asked about them and then we break up. But they will always say like, "Oh, kalimutan mo na yan," or forget about that. Yeah, that's my coming out story. Yay! Yes, Unconditional is bomb AF, very heavy. Oh, they said that they're gonna do a season 2 of Unconditional. So hopefully they get to do that after the pandemic is over. Um, I guess because you should watch the Brazilian short You Now Quero Voltar Sozinho. Is there an English title to that? Or was it the guy with the story with the blind guy? If that's it, I've watched it, loved it. I'm not sure if that's the same one. Ichiboy. I knew going in that HS would be carried by high production values and star power and not by brilliant plot. Next question. Next question. What are you guys talking about? I've been rambling. Yeah, I want to watch Unconditional too. I already downloaded the app, but I couldn't figure out how to pay. Technophobe, you know how Tito Gas is. Um, yeah, Wahida, please check if you have Signal Play. and you just have to pay for the premium to get it. Jake Manalo for asking an important question. What was the important question? Did I miss it? Wait, Jake, Jake, or is it my coming out story? Was that the important question that we're asking about? Gus, tell BP Bon about the AU because the man is curious. I will send you the copy of what she sent me if it's fine with her. If it's fine with you, I'll send it to you after this or right now. Wait, I have it. Yeah. Let me share that. BP. So it's Joy Dubai. Joy. So maybe like if you're okay with it and Sid's okay with it, then maybe she can post it. You can post it. Or she can post it. Where is it? I lost it. Wait. Um here. How do I forward? Can I forward it? Copy. Where's BP? BP. Yeah, so maybe at least one of you approves. Did I copy it correctly? No, no, no. Oops, I don't think I did it correctly. Wait, let me do that again. Sorry, your Tito Gus is. Yeah, sorry. She said she won't continue it anymore because I panicked. I was like, wait, you have to ask their permission first. It, but it's nice to see your name in a B in a AU. Sending you page one. She just started with like the intros and stuff. Or wait, am I sending you the correct one? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It was. So read through it. If you like it, message her. Maybe you want to see the whole story. Do, 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 do. And I'll tell her that you liked it if you do. Where are we? Where are we? Mm, yeah, the coming out story. Like I didn't know anybody would be interested, but I think I'm just very lucky that I've never really had a bad experience about coming out or telling people that I'm gay. So I really feel bad for people uh who are having a hard time or maybe not in the right situation to come out. But yeah, like I'm just really really lucky that I get to tell people like every time that I tell, or at least in the past, because right now if you come out it's like okay you're gay, but in the past like when I say that hey I'm gay or something like that, people like wow that's great. They're all like all celebratory. I've never really had a bad experience about it. Although I've had experiences at work before where guys or my coworkers would say that I'm lying, that I'm gay, that I'm just pretending that I'm gay, so that girls would flock to me because girls in the office would be so comfortable with me that they would hug me, they would ask me to pinch their boobs, they would ask me to kiss them because they're just really comfortable. And I was adorable when I was younger, I guess. But what they call this? But yeah, and they like, oh, Gus, you're just pretending to be gay so that girls will be close to you. Like, no, they're not my preference. Um, oh really? I can buy premium through Gcash. I'll try. I'll try to see. Oh my god, my backlog would just be with all of the things that I need to watch. But yeah, I definitely want to watch that. I think there are some tear jerker stuff that I would like to watch, and I think this is one of them. Um, I do hope Black Sheep would do better about the plot. I think they have the criticisms. Also, I'm sure Tony would want a much better storyline since he got star power. And I think there's so many elements that are in play because like of course they're from Black Sheep, and then there's ABS-CBN, and then of course there's sponsors and all that stuff. So there's so many things tugging them, and like maybe and you know, like pulling some parts of the stories. That's why probably. But unlike idea first, they have all of the freedom to um what do you call this, to just churn out really good material because they have the freedom to do that. So yeah. Tax coys. Yes, Gus, you're lucky. I wish that I could do that. I could coming out to my parents also, but I don't have the courage. Thank you for sharing your story. I hope you do get that opportunity. And I've heard a lot of people who didn't get the chance to do that, didn't get the chance to live their true self with the people that they love, and that's sad. Although if it comes to a point where you really can't, meaning you know that they will not accept you, what we always say is maybe it's really just time to accept that fact and find a new family. Like you can. One of the things that are good with the LGBT community is we can pick and choose our family, and we can all live together, um, even though we're not really blood related. Like RuPaul. Like we can pick and choose. But it's hard because you love your family. You came from them, and you would want them to be able to do that. Jason Quinones. Hi, guys. Catching up here from Dubai, 1 a.m. It's 5 a.m. here. Good morning. I have to sleep in a few minutes. Mm, ba, 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 ba. Yeah, especially if you have super traditional conservative Filipino parents. But the thing is, we were so scared. My mom and I were so scared because my mom already had an inkling even before I told her. We didn't name it. We didn't talk about it. She just said, um, my father would not understand because my dad is very very conservative, religious, and all that stuff. But it worked out. Like I think the love of my father towards me was more important than whatever traditions he had. And one of the reasons probably why I don't like going to our family reunions, because I feel that that would be something that they would judge me on. Although I have a gay uncle, my dad's brother is gay, so I guess that's one of the things that, and he was very successful in life. So I guess that's one of the things. If you're successful, sometimes that's, I know it's bad, but you have to prove to them, that you can live on your own and you can succeed even if they think that being gay is bad. But again, just pretty lucky with that. Jason Quinones, coming out is not a one-time event. Oh my God, yes. It is a process. Come out first to person that you're most comfortable with, like me, my best friend. Then it becomes easier each time. Oh, actually, one of the things, the only not so positive coming out story that I had, and she might be listening because my sister is just in the other room, was when I wanted to talk about it with my sister. So my sister and I were not really close when we were younger. We were cat and dog. I'm the dog, she's the cat. Always fighting. And then one time we decided to go to Green Hills. So Green Hills is a shopping center here in the Philippines, like all bargains and all that stuff. For some reason, like we bonded. Like I felt really close with her during that day. We were shopping, blah blah blah. We were really enjoying ourselves. And then on the ride home, for uh for some reason, I decided, okay, I'm gonna come out to her on the ride home in FX. I said, sis, I'm gonna tell you something. But even before I said anything, she said, um, Kuya, no, don't tell me. I already know it, but I don't want to talk about it. That hurt so much. That was like the most devastating. That was the most devastating thing that I heard from anyone. And during that time, we weren't. Now we're super close. My sister and I are super close. But during that time, it felt very difficult to hear someone say, "I know about it, but don't let's not talk about it." That was very difficult for me. um, because and I think the reason that she didn't want to talk about it was because she was scared for me. She didn't want to deal with it during that time, and I guess she's also thinking about our parents, like what would they say. But since my parents are okay with it now, my sister's like my super fan. But um, we I didn't I like Deosa. I didn't really ask her about it anymore because I think it's inconsequential. Because right now, like I love her, she loves me. We're like super duper close. She takes care of me. She's my younger sister, but I call her my ate because she's the more responsible one. Um, but that was like the hardest one, out of all. Because like again, like what I said, all of my coming out stories were always positive, regardless of who I tell about my sexuality. But even for that, without me even uttering the word gay, just saying that I wanted to tell her something, she said no. She knew about it. She didn't want to talk about it. That was hard. So I feel for people that had that difficult time coming out. But now we're fine. We're amazing. Um, yeah, and I agree. Unlit, she probably doesn't know how to handle it because it might be like information that she will have in her head. She would rather that I wouldn't utter it, so at least she doesn't have this secret that she's keeping from our parents. At least that's why that's how I'm justifying it. If you're listening, Kai, I love you, sister. I love you so much. But yeah, like she's the best sister ever. Um, have you guys experienced coming out that your parents match you up with lesbians? I've heard of some stories. Just sad. Yeah, at that time you're ready and she wasn't. And sometimes yun din eh. You have to consider that. Some people might not be ready. But even if it's your story, but it kind of affects them din kasi. So that's ano. Random question, Tito Gus. What do you think about polyamorous relationships? It's 2020. As long as the three of you are wait, polyamorous is like throuple, right? Equal, not like polygamy, wherein there's one husband and then multiple wives. So polyamory, if it's equal between the three of you or multiple people, that's fine if you can handle it. It's not gonna be easy. I tell you, not because I have experience, but I would imagine. But I'm fine with it. I don't think there's anything illegal about it. As long as the three of you have an understanding of how the relationship would work, go for it. Even open relationships, if that's how you want it to happen, it's a risk because you might fall in love with another person or the other person might fall in love with you. Scary part, but people right now can find the love that they need as long as it's not harming other people and it's not pedophilia or anything that would harm other people. Go for it. Deosa, same here, super close to my younger brother. No need to have the discussion. Happy. Happy to know that you have that support. BP, how was it? Good? Bad? Sa Pinoy P, goodbye. Mamaya gigising tayo. No, please don't call it that way. I'm gonna hate you guys forever. I do not. I do not buy rugs. Bye. I was supposed to post another like I was supposed to post I have a dance competition video. I was supposed to post it in Twitter, but it's kind of malabo. 2012. My first ever dance competition. Polyamorous, really? Yeah, like if if the three or the four of them have a good understanding. Okay, because I tried to name this live stream Tito Talks or Tito Talks. Or I was thinking TitoTalks. So that's two T's. And then they're saying TT. TT is, if you don't know, the Filipino word for penis. That's why I don't want it. I don't like it. Gab Gab, I'll go back to sleep again. Bye. Bye. Good night, Gab Gab. I guess I'll finish in a few minutes. How was it, Tito BP? Is it BP approval? BB approved? I kind of stopped midway because like I felt uncomfortable because um I don't know if you guys have like I don't know if you're friends. It's kind of awkward to just ship two people. J boy, no, no. Post it, Tito, please. Upload ka din dance choreography ko sa Angel of Peace. Upload ko din, ano? Upload ka na din dance choreography ko sa Angel of Peace. Yeah, you promised that. You didn't post it. I'll try to post the video that I have, but it's kind of grainy. But I'll see if I can find a clearer copy of that. That was 2012. So that was 8 years ago. Gus, it was interesting. I have no problem with it. So next person is Sid. Do you like Sid? Are you single, VP? Grand review. No, Mm, no. I forbid you. I forbid you to do that. I will not. Ano. Yes, I am a dancer. I just don't look it. I posted some dance videos in Twitter. Like I teach dance, but I'm not like a super dancer. I because in Accenture, so I work in Accenture. So the first month I auditioned for the official dance group for Accenture. So we competed, but I was more part of the cheerleading group, but I did compete for street dance as well for Accenture. Alistair, I used to work with this guy. He was, or maybe is still, a poly. 5 people. Wow, five. I got a headache thinking about, like, yeah, like three is already a doozy, and then five. It's like what's that? Sense eight. I haven't watched Sense eight, but Fernando V, Gus Pau and Alec dance team when? Oh, like, oh my god. I wish. I wish. I'm a fan of UP Pep Squad. My god, super fan. Nope, RJ, I will not read. I will not read your message. Can you make a dance duet cover of with one of Kokoy's TikToks? Hehe. Um, I'll see. I'm not really quick in getting choreography. Um, then you get the sad part of what? Oh no, you guys cut the messages. Hubok. Nope, I will not read. Haha, the questions. Oh, hey BP, maybe you'd want to join our Kalat Hours on Saturday. We're gonna do a live Tinder. We're gonna do a live Tinder event. So we're gonna try to swipe people in real time. Yes, ACN for 8 years. 8 years, same project. Been here for a long time. Piga from Accenture. Piga piga. Um, there's no other way to. No, I hate you guys. I'm not gonna do Kalat Hours on Saturday if you call me that. uh, nope, 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 nope. Like from Agustinians to Titigas. My God, you guys. What's that? Gua? What's that? Guapay dance group? What's that? Yes, I nominate BP Bone for live Tinder. I-test na rin yung BP exit. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like I have. We'll see. I'll ask. But yeah, join us on Saturday. We're definitely like we're also gonna have Ken Barrientos from one of the directors for Quarantines. We had so much fun last Saturday. We had a really interesting and fun. What time? 10 p.m. Manila time. Where are you from again? Are you in LA? So if you're, I'll try to drop. I'll give you a link. Boy, excited. Want the Sense 8 was great, Tito Gas. They had very good message and great representation, especially of the transgender character. I'll see. Yeah, I think it's on Netflix, right? Sense 8. Oh my god, I need to finish Sherlock first, please. I need to finish one series. Nope. 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 No FB group. FB group talaga. No, I don't even post in FB right now. Please do not expose me in FB. Oh, hi, Shaki. No, because like last Saturday, we were planning to do like a live Tinder thing. So we're going to invite like a viewer and then say, are we going to, we're going to interview them. We're not going to post their picture. We're going to interview them. And if Sid or whoever, like JC or me or whoever, like likes them or not, we're going to reveal their picture or not. I don't know. We don't know how this will work, but BP is invited. Is it okay to invite BP? Jason Canones. I came out to my sister when I had my heart broken with no one to talk to. That's when we became closer. A few weeks later, nirereto niya ako sa kakilala niya na gay din sa law school laws. And you know what? How funny, like some people are like, oh, you're gay. I know someone who's gay. Maybe you'd be good together. Like, that's not the only reason for us to get together just because we're gay, right? And like one of the things that I don't like when nirereto is sometimes you feel judged. Like let's say, oh, bagay kayo nito. Like you're suited together, and then you're not your type. Like really, that's how you think? That's a match for you? Do you think? So I'd rather not. I'm already super insecure. To start with. Fernando V, swipe right on me, please. Just kidding. For BP, I feel weird about Sense 8 because the transgender is top. Why not? Right? Actually, one of my really close friends, uh, even before I knew him, he's not transgender, but he cross dresses. Like he has long hair. Like she was taking pills to make her boobs bigger. It's really, really, really feminine, like dresses and heels. And then, but he was in the IT industry. Like he's really super smart. Like that's the work that he wanted to get into. But every time that he would apply, he would get rejected because of how he looks like long hair, makeup, and all that stuff. And after all those rejections, he decided, okay, I'm just gonna stop it. He went to a salon, had her long hair cut, and like he decided I'm gonna be masculine. And right now he's still masculine, but feminine traits. But he tried to be mask because society couldn't accept him wearing female clothes, and that was sad. And I still ask him like, hey, if you get the opportunity to choose to be Borta or like masculine, or go back to your feminine expression, and he said if he was given a chance to go back to his feminine expression, he'd go back to his feminine expression. It's just sad that he wasn't able to get that opportunity anymore. Although now I'm not sure. Like that was years ago, so maybe now he already changed. Gus talks for gusto and talks. Pwede, as long as not Titi Gus. I don't. I'd love to join Kalat Hours sometime, Tita Gus, but it streams at 4 a.m. my time. Oh, y'all don't need me to be Kalat that early, ha? Where are you from, Alistair Garcia? I don't know, like 4 a.m. So 10 p.m. is 4 a.m. to you. Um, yes, Will, please join Tito Talk soon because you're my partner and you can't leave me like this. And then, like people might think that we're fighting. No, like Will's just really busy with work. Yeah, as I heard, Sense has lesbian transgender representation. Copy. 10 o'clock. BP. Shaki oh. Shaki. BP's BP's live Tinder. um, Titigas and titiwi. Tatakwil ko kayong lahat. Sige. Gas station. I like that better. Gas station. Please let gas station happen. Not Titigas. I don't like that. JB, all characters are fleshed out so good. That's what I heard, but from what I hear is they ended it abruptly and then they added a last season or last episode. I don't know, but people didn't really like that addition. But yeah, I'll see if I can catch it after Sherlock. I think Sherlock only has 2 seasons, but all of the episodes are 1 hour and 30 minutes, so it's pretty long. Lol, Saturday gonna be a mess. Love that for me. Yep. By all means, join Jackie. Like like last Saturday was just so much fun. We were making fun of JC because JC's in LA right now. So JC, one of the BL Bros, is in LA. And during the time that we were having a live stream, he was having calls. So we were trying to dub. We were putting him on mute, and we're like trying to dub his conversation and making it like a little bit sexual. And then we found out that he was talking to his mom. It's like, sorry, JC, didn't mean to trash your conversation with your mom. Rochelle, I will definitely be here to watch on Saturday. We'll try to speak more English to cater to our international viewers, but it's fun to be kalat in Tagalog. It's fun to be kalat in Filipino. Gus, are we gonna use our own Tinder account? Well, we don't want to expose people. Um, you know, we don't want to be exposing people. I don't know. Like, what we're thinking, like more of like maybe we can do a live date thing with people in the chat, like who can give the best answer and who they would like to invite. But we would prefer if we can see your picture, because we don't want to, we don't want to be like go with hidden. It's fine, Gus. I always enjoy. Plus, I want to learn Tagalog. We will love to teach you. If there are any words that you want us to translate for you, yeah. Tinder is public anyway. Okay, let's see. I don't want to be in trouble because, like, we don't. Oh, this picture, we don't like you. Swipe left, and then, like, hurt that person's feelings. Trans people have the same variety of sexual orientation as non-trans people. Definitely. Like, again, you can be a trans woman, but still be attracted to women. You can be a trans man and still be attracted to men, but that makes you homosexual. So it's kind of like, read Soji, please, please, please research about Soji. That's important. Oh, Sherlock has 4 seasons. Even better. I'm really loving it. I'm shipping I'm shipping Sherlock and Watson episode 1 pa lang. It's like, oh, do you have a girlfriend? No. Do you have a boyfriend? I was like, I was super kilig. Benedict Cumberbatch is so adorable. Um, yes, let's judge people's photos. Oh my god. We'll see. We'll see. Yes, Soji for the win. Soji Bill all the way. I like Gasoline Boys, Gas Station. Gas Boy is fine, but please no TT Gas. No Jake, I'll kill you. Please no. I want Henry Cavill to step on me while telling me my PC sucks. Oh my god, Henry Cavill. Have you watched Enola Holmes? He was there. He was there. Um, you guys should consider getting someone with extremely high words per minute to put subtitles for international audience. If anybody wants to, what they call this, um, volunteer, Gus Station, but the logo is 2 T's. As long as it's not a penis, I'm fine. Yeah, like 2 T's, and then there's a gas dispenser in the middle. Go for it. I vote for that. But please don't, no, don't sexualize my show. Chat Rads, done with my shift. This talk show is a good companion while surviving the shift. Happy to be of service. I'll see if I can do it tomorrow again. I'm really enjoying talking to you guys. I can't believe you guys are awake at this time. Why would, why? No, G Boy. No. You still owe me. You guys, please don't sexualize my name. I remember when I was a kid, like all of the like I was so jealous of my friends because, like, my name is like Gus, or my nickname is Gus, so they would call me Gus Gus or Gus Gusin or Gasoline or Gasolina. Yeah. No, Ador. I will end you. I will end you. Finally, someone who can recognize my potato. I don't get it. I might have missed it. It's 2 p.m., middle of work. Work! You're at work. Okay, but in all seriousness though, guys, I'm almost done here. I'm still down to chat if you are. I might be sleeping in a few minutes because it's already 5:30, but if you're like tomorrow, I'll try to see if I finish early and try to open this chat. I was just really, really bored. Um I couldn't believe that there will be like over 70 people in the chat. I would have loved to chat with you, Shaki. Oh my god. But it's already morning and they're gonna kill me. My mom will be knocking in a few minutes because it's already morning. Probably get breakfast and then sleep. I don't know. Well, it's not that late for me, but yes, that's why I said, shouldn't you be asleep? Shouldn't I? I should, definitely. Any questions? Anything you wanna ask? My shift ends at 8 a.m. Aw. Like my shift is actually 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. But for my role, there's no real there's no real end of there's no end to the shift. I'm shocked you're still up, Shaki. Well, I usually sleep 6 7 a.m. here in Manila. Especially yesterday, I was having bad anxiety. I was like waking up every 10 minutes, and then the only time I really got to sleep, like deep sleep, was about 10 a.m. and I had to wake up at 12:30 in the afternoon. Weird sleeping patterns. Again, I posted why I am having a had time. Gus Busters. Again, no TT Gus. I should be sleeping, but assignments and gotta listen to TT. TitoTalks. Hey Kern! Hi Gus. Is there any plans for another reactors competition? Compilation to another series, or is it exclusive to Game Boys? Actually, I'm still supposed to post the reaction of people to Terrence finding out about Wes. All you guys are in my computer. I still haven't edited it yet. Um, so I definitely will. Most likely, guys, sa pelikula, because I'm really enjoying it. I'll see, because it really depends on my reaction. Because I feel if I feel that if the scene um, would trigger a reaction from the reactors, that's the time that I feel like, I'm gonna be able to make a compilation. I'm assuming the towel scene in Gaya sa Pelikula has garnered a reaction, so most likely we'll make something for that. For Quarantine Things, possibly for the scene that we know, we could do that. But right now, I guess I'm kind of in a rut, like not really super, what do you call this, uh not enthusiastic, like not motivated, not really super motivated to make videos. But let's see. I'm actually feeling better. Like today was like my shift today was a good day, so let's see. Yeah, the cabidon. You know what the cabidon is? I researched that in BL. So cabidon is when you do like that, and the other guy, when you try to stop them. So it's called the cabidon. You would also get to hear that in Revel's videos. So that's a BL trope, when the other guy tries to push the other guy in the wall. Yeah. Reactors reacting to attitude. Yeah, I had a jump scare there. I had a jump scare. Like, yeah, definitely send like comment in my YouTube thingamajig channel. What thingamajig? Yeah, the towel scene. I couldn't look. I was like, "Don't do this to me, Ian." Yeah. Oh my God, Ian shirtless. Stop, guys. Behave. Don't rush. We always are here to support you. Actually, to be honest, I started this evening. I was supposed to make a video for Pearls Next Door. I was supposed to do. If you're familiar with the Makomori test and the Bechdel test, I was supposed to discuss the Makomori test and Bechdel test for Pearls Next Door. I'm gonna actually show you. I already made an overlay to the. I sorry to the Pearls Next Door, because I was supposed to talk about it, and unfortunately, I kept on stopping myself. But yeah, I was supposed to talk about the Makomori test and the Bechdel test. It's a test on whether the representation of females in a certain show is passing or not. But uh, I stopped midway and just decided, okay, I'll just chat with people. Um, since you mentioned about your company work, won't it get you in trouble since you're slowly becoming a public figure? Not really. I don't think so. As long as I'm not mentioning anything that could endanger the company, or as long as I'm not sharing any kind of company information, that's fine. Like, I don't think they're gonna be against that. And am I a public figure? I don't think I'm a public figure. I don't think so. But yeah, yeah. And again, as long as I'm not putting the company in a negative light. Gus, sorry, Rochelle. I don't know if you found my video, but I have a reaction on Out Game Boys too. Please do send, like, can you ping me? Can, because like it's so hard for me to just look for people in YouTube. Can you um DM me in Twitter and give me that link so that I could subscribe. And yeah, please watch Rochelle's, or yeah, please post it here, promote it. Please watch Rochelle's Out Game Boys, and yeah, probably add you in the compilation. If I start to do it, my God. Yes, Bechdel test, big brain time. Yes, and also I just recently, well, I've heard of it. The Makomori test. So this is it Makomori? Yeah, Makomori. This one is also another test for female representation, but this is more. I think this is more. This is better for me in my perspective compared to the Bechdel test, because I think Pearl Next Door will pass the Makomori test, but will fail the Bechdel test. And these two tests are not indications whether a show is good or bad, but it just indicates whether the female representation is proper. There's also another test for uh, test test for um, there's one for gays as well. It's called the Vito Russo test. So Vito Russo test naman tests whether the representation of the LGBT character is passing or not, but it's not an indicator of the quality of the show. Kieran, I wanna thank you again for adding me in the early reactors compilation of Game Boys, because I would have never thought of being included in them. Yeah, because like I've been hearing about you. Like I add people that I hear and like. Queenish. Hi, Gus. Ang aga. I just come from a night shift. Yeah, we're ending in a few minutes. I don't know. Like I don't know how to leave you. Oh. As haha. When you get 50K subs, I only have 2.5K subs. I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna get to the 50K. I'm happy where I am. I'm happy. I get to talk to like even 70 people when I go live. I'm that's the thing. Like this quarantine has been crazy, and having you guys with me and sharing your thoughts, making fun of me by all means, is makes my day. As long as you're not bullying me to the point that you make me cry, please don't make me cry. um or even Lawrence, it'll get there. More power, Kuya Gus. Thank you. Like to be honest, and this is me opening up before I end this. I feel like I'm in the bottom. I'm in the bottom of the food chain when it comes to the the Calot Bros. I feel like I'm the I'm the wallflower of the Calot Bros, or the Calot crew, or the Calot Boys. Of course, like they have their fandoms and all that stuff. But I'm happy. I'm just happy that I get to share with you guys, even though I feel like why am I even doing live streams, and who am I to talk about all these things? Not exactly the most good looking person, and not sure if I'm even interesting, but at least now I have people watching, I have people listening. But I've always felt I'm out of place most of the time. But I try to push myself to to be more interactive and speak up. But yeah, like I always feel iffy. Insecurity. Yes, um, it eats you up. But this platform has allowed me to be open and share with you guys, and I truly appreciate all of you. It's 5:30 and we're all here, Wallflower. Oh, thank you. You're a babysitter in the Kalat crew. Yeah, para, I feel that I'm the babysitter. I'm like I'm the yeah, like whenever I leave, they're like, "Oh, let's party because Gus is not here." And then when I come back, like, "Okay, let's be quiet." Like, I feel bad. Like, am I kind of policing them? But yeah, like I'm just really like it's fine to be insecure. Um, insecure representation. But that's just who I am. I'm always self-deprecating. That's my humor. Um, but I just have to accept, like I've even said that I felt that I've already passed my prime. Diba? It's so depressing. Like I've passed my prime. I feel that I'm gonna be alone forever and like sad Gus. But let's see. As soon as you saw you clicked, Thank you, Shaki. You're amazing. Like again, Shaki is the first reactor that I watched ever. Shaki, if not for you, I wouldn't be, you know, inspired to do this. But you guys are so awesome. You guys made my day. I was like earlier we were just like 13 people, and I was just like, okay, happy just talking to 13 people. Now we're like 74. Um, what's that? Tanggap ko na Jane, Wanda. Ah, yeah. Tanggap ko na Jane, Wanda, Pau Pangs. Soft hours, yes, Will. I mean, like, like whenever people are like, oh, Gus is so insightful and Will is so cute. Anyway, this is me. Hi, Lionheart. Good morning. Ang aga, di ka pa natutulog. I'll be sleeping in a few minutes. Don't worry. Hi, Wahida. Again. What's this? Made my day. Yeah, they can't even use that phrase anymore because of that. Rochelle, same here. Shaki was also my inspiration. Yes, right? You know, always Shaki. My gosh. Thank you for thank you for your pamaypay. And Tita Gas, Tita Carl's offer for you to join the Copyright University is still up for grabs though. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be part of that. Hey Mylene, good morning. So Mylene, one of my closest friends. I don't know why I'm doing this in the morning. Yes, Shaki is the inspiration for all. And like, and again, if you guys are thinking of becoming a reactor before, just always remember, like, do it for the right reasons. Do it for um do it because you love it. Don't do it because of like, let's say, fame, or like, come on, like, fame, come on, what fame are you, or what are you looking for? um but do it for the right reasons, and I think people will flock you because of that. Again, I'm not trying to be. I'm just really happy with like getting 1,000 subs. I was like, yay, 1,000 subs, and now I have 2.5, and I'm just happy that you guys are following and watching us. Yeah, Rochelle, I will check it out later. Letters to Jello. Good morning, Lionheart. Yeah, Lionheart. Good morning. Do you have any ayuda for us, Lionheart? Uh, um, yep. Alex. Yeah, Alex and Rosie too was one of my first reactors. Uh, Chelsea also. Who else? Jordan or Jordy was also one of my first reactors that I watched. Really, really fun time. Oh, stop it! I love you all. Yes, Shaki, we all love you. We're all part of the Love Shack, aren't we? Like, hashtag Love Shack to everyone. Yes, my Barry, Mylene, my companion. That's Barry. Hey, Yundong Park. I'm really happy to understand the episodes even more richly through the reactors. Yeah, like, and like, even the terminology. Sometimes most of the things that I miss, the reactors catch it, and sometimes the things that I caught, I'm really happy when I see the reactors catch it, and sometimes very disappointed if they don't. But that's fun. Um, so BP, if yeah, guys, if you want to see BP will be joining our Kalat Hours on Saturday. If you want to have BP as a date, we'll be doing a live Tinder for BP and sell him to the highest bidder. No? May sakit ako. Oh no! Lionheart, I hope you get well soon. I hope you feel better. Please take your medicine. I'm just now confused of who everybody. Yeah, Marix Nation. Marix is just super sweetness. Like, she doesn't really talk a lot, but you just the expressions when she cries and all that stuff. Super fun. Of course, Kent and C-Rex. Love them. Lols. Send the deets for me to Saturday. I need to see this go down. You got it. I will. Haven't made the live stream yet, but it's gonna be crazy. And people have been like, because like sometimes Shaki will join the live stream and we're all speaking in Filipino. Shaki's fine with it, so yeah, we try because like sometimes there are just some things that we can't express well in English that it's better expressed in Tagalog or in Filipino. And I assume that Shaki understands it. I mean, understands that that's how it is, but we try to translate it as much as we can. But yeah, it's just really more fun to speak in Filipino. Like we have our secret language. Sorry, international people. Karen, I'm gonna be watching on Saturday. Can't wait. Like I can't wait. Super excited. Like Ken Barrientos is one of the funnest new members of the Kalat crew. Like all of you guys are actually part of the Kalat crew. And maybe like we get to pick some people and like have you invited, spend a few minutes with us, and then kick you out. Oh, BP, you like start lifting, ab workout and all that stuff. If you like BP, please join us on Saturday. Yes, of course, Waida. We'll love to teach you. Um, I would like sometimes I would imagine what if after all these times I've been watching Korean novellas and Thai, I would automatically understand. But no, I only know a few words. I'll just ask someone to translate. Oh my god, I live for the language. It's already written in the stars that I'm gonna have a Filipino via. Ooh, yes, Filipinos are very ano ba, loving. BP, you're Filipino, right? You're Filipino, right? I think I'll have to learn. Yeah, Rodrigo, you did. I'm not sure if I missed it. Where are you located? Because you said you were from a diff. I actually thought you're Filipino. Like again, Rodrigo Ignacio is very Spanish and Filipino. Like a lot of the Filipino names are usually Spanish, because of course the Spanish invaded us before. My name is Agustin, so it's a Spanish name. Is it a Spanish name? Why stop at beefy BF? If you can have a husband, legal in the U.S., not legal in the Philippines. Yes, I'm just enthusiastic, but very insecure. Insecure but enthusiastic. Let's all be enthusiastic. Like like that. What they said. You are a market. You have a market. You might not have found it yet, but you have a market somewhere, maybe on the other side of the world. Hi, other side of the world. Please, please like me. Oh my God, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Oh, did you know? So I also do. I also did capoeira for a time. So one of the things that we were supposed to do was go to Brazil, but unfortunately the pandemic happened. I only got my first belt. I haven't been practicing capoeira. My what do you call this? My capoeira name is Toquinho. Toquinho means um tree stump. I was like, why are all of your capoeira names so nice? Like their other capoeira names are like thunder and wave and storm, and mine is like tree stump, Toquinho. I was kind of depressed, but no, it Toquinho. At least our master, our instructor gave me the name Toquinho. It's because I'm very sturdy, meaning I'm not easily um, pushed back. And there's an MMA or MMA fighter who's also named Toquinho, because if he grabs you, it's hard for you to fight it away. So kind of good, but I just don't like the idea of being like a tree stump, a little tree stump. But yeah, Toquinho is my capoeira name. Yeah, so if you would check my Facebook, yeah, that's my what? And stop, Gus. You are foine. What foine? I don't know what that means. Yes, tree stump. Yeah, because you know how a tree stump is. Even if you cut it, it's still strong and sturdy. So that's what he meant. Because like people could kick me and I'm not moving. But I was like, when I first heard, like, why a tree stump, and the others names were like really really nice, like fountain and beautiful and cute, and mine is like tree stump. But I understood. Yeah, let's not sexualize tree stump. Stop it, unlit Marl. Sapinoipi, I think I learned that my in my Rizal class, Jose Rizal was able to learn German because of that, or maybe he's just a genius. Like like reading and watching. Some say that if you're put in a place that you have no choice, like that you don't know the language, but in order for you to survive, your brain activates something. So, like let's say if you're placed in Japan and you don't know how to speak in Japanese, eventually you will be able to learn the language because your survival instincts will try to absorb the language. So maybe if I get trapped in Japan or Thailand or something, but they speak in English, so yeah. Why not just call? What are you guys talking about? I am already lost. Low center of gravity. Yes. Yeah. Pretty stable. And I'm pretty stubborn. I think that's one of the reasons why he also named me that. What about Gus is like a tree stump because I am short and stout, like a like a teapot. I believe that what that I am short and stout or I'm stubborn. Yes, I am very stubborn. Uh-huh. Wow, 73 people. Oh my gosh, you guys really like me. Charot. You guys, you should be sleeping. I don't know what time it is in your place. I think most of you guys are in different countries. Adorable. True. Stayed in Cebu for a couple months, learned Bisaya that way. Yeah, because you have no choice. Like your brain would have to, you have to adjust to the environment, and that's our survival instincts. But since I speak English, English is kind of well, English is a global language, so it's easy. It's usually easy to find someone who speaks in English. But maybe like France, like I watched Emily in Paris. I finished it in one sitting. And yeah, in France, like they're not privy to people who are not French speakers. So maybe I learn it. But French is one of the yeah. I am a little deep, but yes, we're friends. I miss you, Mylene. Don't charot that because we do. Ah, love you too, Rochelle. Uh, no, we don't love you. We just want to stay. Ah, okay. I feel used. Yeah, they need to have season 2 ASAP. Like it's really interesting. It's within the same realm of um what's this other fashion series that I used to watch. Forgot it, but it's an ABC, but they also cut it mid season. But hopefully they get to continue Emily in Paris. I can confirm that been there, done that with English and Hausa, the survival instincts. Yeah, I lived in Korea for 6 months trying to learn Korean, and people kept speaking to me in English or avoiding me. Um, I have these two favorite YouTubers. They're Simon and Martina. And they were comparing Japanese people from Koreans. Like Japanese people love it that they get to interact with you, but Koreans are scared of foreigners because they're scared of speaking in English. I don't know. That instinct saved me the first time I traveled to an English-spoken country. Yeah, adjust. I still did not watch it, but I love Lily, so I'll watch it. Yes, it's not like super duper amazing, but it's something that it's something relaxing, like Gilmore Girls. Like it's good story, just chill, nothing too tragic. And I like that. I like that it's a chill. There, Jane by Design, Miggy, Brain, Jane by Design. Love that show. And then they cut it. My God, I hated it. Also, another ABC show that they cut, Bunheads. If you've heard of Bunheads, they're like the spiritual successor to Gilmore Girls. They're like ballerinas, and most of the actors are from Gilmore Girls, and they cut it as well. Hated that, but I love Bunheads. So Bunheads, Gilmore Girls, Jane by Design, well, Emily in Paris. Now, thank you Netflix for that. Yes, Miggy has been here. Tapos ka na maligo, Miggy. Um, oh my God, Honolulu. I wish I can go to Hawaii. Mylene, I learned a few Japanese terms that I'm afraid to use them, thinking they might assume I speak fluently. Yeah, because like once you speak the like parts of the language, they were like, oh, blah, blah. And then no, 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 I don't speak Japanese. But like but the language that I really wanted to learn was French because I like the idea that the words or the letters or how it's structured. It's very different from the pronunciation. Same with English actually. A lot of the words in English you would think it's pronounced a certain way, but you pronounce it different. Like cuff and bow and though and tough, right? Velvet Channel. Where did I watch Jane by Design? Was it Velvet Channel? I think so. Yeah, Gilmore Girls, the best. I like Gilmore Girls is my comfort show. So whenever I feel down or I don't like, I'm having anxiety, I'll just watch an episode of Gilmore Girls because I know what's gonna happen. I know it's gonna be. I know the whole episode, and I'm a super duper fan of Gilmore Girls. Um, Although, like, come to think of it, Lorelai and Rory are like spoiled brats. They're like the worst people ever, but I love them. English is a arte language. Damning rules, yeah. That's why I love it because I'm arte. Guess how about Dawson's Creek and One True Hill? Unfortunately, wasn't a fan of Dawson's Creek and One True Hill. Love Charmed the best, and Buffy the Vampire Slayer the best. Yes, I'm concerned for Gus. It's already late. Hope you will get some sleep. I will. Give me 10 minutes. I'm really enjoying talking to you guys. In One Tree Hill, I only like the guy with messy hair and sleepy eyes. What I didn't like about One Tree Hill and Dawson's Creek is their lines and script was like too deep for like high school kids. I don't know, but on the other hand, Gilmore Girls, their script and writing is like blah 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 blah, which I love. But I think they're too melodramatic for high school kids. Charmed, favorite ever. I'm Paige, by the way. Yes. Oh well, you might hate me because Paige is my Halliwell sister. Yes, Studio 23. Only a few people were able to catch that. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Channel 9. I know that. Angel was okay. The Charmed reboot, didn't really get to watch it because it's not in Netflix. I couldn't find any streaming system or streaming platform. Um, I think I will like it because it's still magic, but I would just have to remove the idea that it's Charmed. I'll just think of it as a different show. Oh, by the way, did you know they're gonna come out with The Craft? I'm not sure if it's a series or a movie. They're gonna have a reboot of The Craft. Kind of scared because I love The Craft. But check out. I think they came out with a trailer a few days ago for The Craft, a new one. If you love The Craft, like Charmed and Witches, Seventh Heaven. Mm, yes, Seventh Heaven is kind of our Holy Week. It's a Holy Week show. So Seventh Heaven will be show like Seventh Heaven marathons will be shown during the Holy Week in the Philippines. So we had no choice, but I love it. The first few seasons, the latter seasons, not so much. Also, the father was a molester, child molester. So, but Reverend Camden, so sad. But I love that show. I'm still the best Halliwell. Who is that? Are you Prue? Yes. Power of three will set us free. I'm Piper because I'm boring. Also lovely. I just like Paige because she's the different one, and I relate to her character. Also, I like her powers. Telekinetic orbing, favorite. Kyle XY, just the first few episodes, and then I lost the interest for some weird reason. He was cute, but didn't really. Yeah, the trailer of the new Craft didn't really catch my attention. I might still watch it because it's still the Craft, but I have to again, I have to remove the idea that it's the Craft. Same thing with the new season of the new reboot of Charmed. But I love the Craft, the movie. If you guys haven't watched it, if you will be watching like was it 2000s, like 90s or early late 90s and early 2000s movies, The Craft, Clueless, what else? What else are really good movies? Harriet the Spy, one of my favorite childhood movies. Um, oh my god, just when the talk is getting interesting. Why the Craft is a cult classic? No need to reboot. I was surprised. I didn't know that they were actually gonna do a reboot of it. But check it out. You might hate it, but we're always looking for. Oh my god, yes, the Good Witch. Yes, it's in Netflix. I'm waiting for the next season. Still waiting. Again, it's like Gilmore Girls in the sense that it's very chill. The magic is like not magic, but it's like simple magic. Really, really good. If you just want something to calm yourself, like a good tea in the afternoon, watch The Good Witch. It's in Netflix. I like it too. One of my faves. Um, Clueless, yes. Clueless, Mean Girls, of course. But Clueless is a classic. As if nothing. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I liked it. People hated the last episode, but the last season. But I'm 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 not the type of person that wink wonks in certain seasons. I liked it. It's still Sabrina. I enjoyed it. Um, yeah, I banged Nancy for doing harm against other people and harm against. Yeah, really good movie. Please watch The Craft. Still holds up even though it's been years and years. Um, love it. I have a lot of people like House MD, really good too. Gives me like that's why I like Sherlock because it kind of gives me the same vibes as House MD, and of course Will and Grace. The Merrick Girls, yes, of course. I love the Good Witch. Shadow Hunter, you're gonna kill me. I didn't like it. Like maybe the first few episodes were just really bad for me, but I heard that the gay characters were good. But I just didn't really enjoy the first few episodes of Shadow Hunters. That's why I stopped watching it. I think it's a reboot because it's kind of going through the same story, like of a new student going to the school, but they kind of changed some parts of the story. I no no no, it's a continuation because they showed the picture of one of the characters from the movie, so I think it is a continuation. So I don't think it's a reboot. Yeah, thank you for bringing that up. Um, yeah, the reboot is not good. Which one? Dexter. Sorry, I was thinking Dexter's Laboratory. Dexter's Laboratory was my addiction when I was a kid. Dee Dee and Dexter, but Dexter was good as well. The psycho killer. Hocus Pocus, yes, classic. Oh, Adam's Family. Oh, also watch um Camp Camp Beverly Hills. Was it? Yeah, I love it. Uh, Kyle XY, only the first few episodes. It kind of lost me after a few episodes. I lost interest on it. I put a spell on you, and now you're Gus Gus Gus. The Nanny, yes. In Facebook, there's this page in Facebook that just marathons the whole episodes of The Nanny, live streams it, and sometimes I catch it. Any episode of The Nanny is the best. Grandma Yetta is my favorite character, and Val. Grandma Yetta, Val, and the mom of Fran. They're my favorite characters. Super super funny. Digimon or Pokemon? Pokemon. The first few seasons of Pokemon. Digimon kind of lost me a bit because like it was the story was just so confusing. Although they're doing the older versions, right? I haven't watched that yet. True Blood, because it wasn't cable and I was a poor kid. I didn't have cable when I was young, so I didn't get to watch True Blood, unfortunately. Um, Alias, yes, I was watching that. One of my favorite series as well. Um, yeah, The Nanny. Always like I would always just watch clips of The Nanny, in YouTube. Classic. Oh, there's a movie by Fran Drescher, The Beautician and the Beast. Watch it. It's crazy stupid, just like The Nanny, but Beauty and the Beast type. It's funny. The Beautician and the Beast. Watch it. Also funny. Sex and the City. I I wasn't a fan of the series, but I like the movies, weirdly enough, and people hated the movies. I did like the first movie though. I mean, I liked the first movie. Yes, Niles is always, you know, the sarcastic Niles. 24. I'm not really much into action series, so I didn't really get to that. Yeah, lumipas na yung 10 minutes. No, because you're like, yeah, the like TV shows in the 90s and early 2000s. Party of Five. What else? Dharma and Greg. Dharma and Greg. Do you know Dharma and Greg? Love that show. Magic Knight Ray Earth. Yes, of course. The animes during that time. Raijin O. I'm not sure if anybody here, if anybody knows Raijin O, type it here. 24 horas. No, it's a different show. Raijin O, yes. I love how Paige progressed into a full-fledged white lighter in season 8. Like getting her healing powers technically a mortal white. Yeah, that's why I loved, because like she was the best of both worlds. And since I'm a Gemini, I identify with that. And she was a teacher as well in the magic school. Love it. Bolang Apoy. Oh, also, yes, Raijin. Oh my god, you know it? Oh my god! Love it, love it. Channel 9 when I was a kid. Lewis and Clark, favorite version of Superman, Lewis and Clark, because I had a very big crush on Dean Cain. His Superman costume was the worst, but one of my favorite Superman. Darman Greg, yes. Ryzen O. Xena the Warrior Princess, of course. Xena, favorite. But whoever gets to beat Avatar the Last Airbender, best cartoon ever. That's why I hated M Night Shyamalan for destroying the movie. Sailor Moon, of course. Flame of Recca, of course. Yu Yu Hakusho. Mm-hmm. Dean Cain was very, yeah, sexual awakenings from Dean Cain. Early sexual Xena, one of the best ever series. Like they had a spin-off Hercules, but Xena still the best. Because like she wasn't a god, she wasn't a demigod, but she was the most amazing fighter ever. Um Encantadia. Yes, but for some, because I couldn't catch it because I think I was in what, high school or college during that time. So um I couldn't catch it. I wasn't able to catch it. And now they are only showing the new ones. WWE Marimar. Yes, Marimar. I think everybody went through a Marimar phase. Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho or Ghost Fighter. Oh, Time Quest. You should know Time Quest, right? And I'm not sure if you know Machine Man, Time Quest, Mask Man, Mask Rider Black, Bioman. My generation. Oh, Rurouni Kenshin from ABS. Yes. Samurai X. Samurai X. Okay, Cafe Rico. Of course. We all went through that. The Witcher, I haven't seen the series. I know there's a game as well. I haven't even bought that because I'm not sure if I was gonna be able to relate. Lilipad Takore, yeah. Time Quest. Fun story. I saw a poster along Timog Avenue for a gay bar. Titeria, Kaheria. Kasi Eteria. Yeah, because like yeah, Henry Cavill and Witcher. BTX, yes, I love that BTX, the one with the horse and the the heart, the hand thingy. Yeah, Power Rangers, but I'm more a fan of Super Sentai, which is Bioman, Maskman, Jetman, the Japanese version, because Power Rangers bought the licensing for the Japanese Super Sentais and then converted it into that English American thing. But the Japanese versions were always my favorite. Princess Sarah, Secret Garden, Little Woman 2. I didn't like um, Dog of Flanders because it was depressing when I was a kid. Captain Planet, who are you? Which one? I'm Maki, Heart. Because again, I'm the insecure little kid. That's why I like Maki. I'm Heart. Shira, of course. Bioman Insider. Ayaw niyo ka patulugin, no? You know, Wedding Peach. Oh my god, I was just about to say Wedding Peach because like it was so funny because their weapons like baton ng pag-ibig, lipstick ng pag-ibig. Like they're so stupid, stupid weapons for it. Dagang Coastal. Good morning. Tintados. Did you what's that there was a Filipino version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but instead of turtles, they were frogs. Is it Pandakekok or something? Or something like that. That's a stupid Filipino series. I know it's 6:05, but I really enjoy talking to you guys. I'm innocent bystander affected by villain destruction. Wind, Linka. I know. Gi is water. Linka is wind. Wheeler is fire. Um, Mati is heart. I keep forgetting the earth one. Sorry. Um, Magic Temple. Oh, Magic Temple. Um, there's a sequel to Magic Temple, right? Yeah, the classic. Yeah, Pandikekok. Oh my god, you. I didn't watch it, but why would you make that? Akazukin Chacha. Pag-ibig. Ano yan? Katapangan or something. If Tito Gus is into Zodiac, then maybe he loves Eta Ranger. Yes, Eta Rangers! And since I'm a Year of the Rat, and the rat is the main character, of course I was so happy. Eta Rangers. Like, if you're into Zodiacs, it was a series, it's a cartoon series, where it was the different Chinese Zodiacs. And they were the heroes. They were going to different fairy tales and stuff. But it was a really nice cartoon. The fact that you're live and I just got home. I'm so sorry. I should be yeah, I will be sleeping. Give me a few more minutes. Super Twins didn't watch, but yeah, I heard of that, of course. Thundercats. Actually, no. Like I've only heard of Thundercats. I didn't get to watch it. I got to watch Tiger Shark. Tiger Shark. The real Ghostbusters, not the Ghostbusters, the real Ghostbusters. So the Voltron, of course. Play Among Us next Scarlet Hours. I'll see. Because I'm like I'm not sure if Carl is a gamer. I think JC is. Sid, of course, is a gamer. So let's see. Of course, Batibot. But no, if you remember Batibot, do you know of Pin Pin? So Pin Pin is the Chinese version of Batibot. So it's still made by the same group, but it was more for Chinese children. They also speak, of course, still in Filipino, but they were teaching Chinese culture and stuff like so. Pin Pin, I also like to watch that. I remember that. Yes, Camp Mini Moon. I know that like the vampires and zombies, they're like kids in the camp. G Force, yes. Baywatch, of course. There's slow motion running. Yeah, like I should. Like I saw you play, but again, my bedtime. Just tell me when. I'll try. And I haven't really mastered it. I just tried to play it a bit, but I was playing with strangers, so I think it will be more fun if I'm watching. Hellcats. Is this the cheerleading one, which was so stupid because I was a cheerleader, and some of the things that we're doing, like you're not in sync. I wasn't impressed, but it's still a cheerleading show, so it was fun. Of course, Bring It On is always gonna be the best. The first one, always the best. It brought the cheerleader out of me. Baywatch the abs. Who's your crush in Baywatch? I forgot the one. I forgot the crush that I had. Yeah, Alistair Garcia. Oh my god, didn't know that. What? Oh, what's that? What did Alistair say? Mylene. So happy Netflix shows the original Thundercats. Oh, I didn't know. Maybe it's a good time to start. See, Mylene, you're learning something from my show. Gus, we played from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Perfect hours for you. Please, please, if you're gonna do it tonight, just tell me. Most likely, I'm done with work by 11 p.m. Fingers crossed. Yeah, all our childhood memories. Love it. Love you guys for staying with me. Anyway, I think it's time to cap it because most of you are already on your way to work. I'm supposed to be sleeping because I have to wake up at one something later. I have meetings, but thank you guys for joining. I really enjoyed our Tito Talks. Hopefully next time we have. I think it was a good topic for Tito Talks because we were talking about like my Tita generation, all the stuff that I used to watch. Um, but yeah, enjoy your Tuesday. It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, enjoy your Tuesday. I'll see if I would do another live stream. I could do this daily. I'm enjoying just talking to you guys. Might as well rather than just staying with myself and not talking to anyone. But yeah, so please have a great day. Thank you for joining me. Love you guys. Please check out Rochelle's. I'll share Rochelle's reaction video to Out Game Boys 13.5 in the Review Boys Twitter page. Please check it out. Please sub and have a great night. Good night, gas stations. Good night, sorry, good morning, everyone, and have an amazing Tuesday. See you guys next time. And this is Gus signing off. Tito Talks. Bye bye. Love you guys.